training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Keith Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aimed to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a
grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first. Amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestler in this case.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay,
on
you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Keith Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
If you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aimed to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. CD, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's
a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling these days.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay, you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here in Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them.
It's the Aluminum City Scramble! And introducing for entries first to the ring, Derek Dillinger. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, Derek Dillinger.
Hello and welcome to 880 Wrestling, Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend. I am Toddy Tondera, joined by Dustin Alberti. Shake my hand, Dustin. It's been a while since we've known each other. Thanks for coming up and joining the fun here.
Of course, I'm excited to be here. Finally making it to 880.
So we're starting things off with a little scramble action in the pre-show. The Neon Tarantino, Derek Dillinger on Dottie Block once again.
My dear close personal friend, Derek Dillinger, coming all the way from Cleveland, like myself.
Yeah, how is Cleveland this time of year, Dustin?
Cold.
Cold?
Cold.
Same here.
Yeah.
Introducing next, representing PAX. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bodega Bully, Jayce Karr.
The Puerto Rican classic, as they say, representing BAX, Jayce Garcia is back again. And Dustin, it looks like he's got that bad attitude that you folks from Cleveland have.
Well, so not all of us from Cleveland have a bad attitude. Jayce Garcia, definitely bad attitude, though. We'll not disagree with that. Jayce Garcia, though, one of my personal favorites on the Indies right now. I think 2024, he's going to have a breakout year.
He's been having a lot of fun here on Dottie Block, but I don't know that the fans care for his attitude. But from what I understand, Derek Dillinger and Jayce Garcia grew up on the same block, just different times.
Yes, different times. Not far from where I grew up, actually. I grew
kidding.
I grew up about like 5 minutes from them.
Well, no wonder Derek's your boy.
Yeah, you know.
He's coming out third here. This young man is often the favorite in our chat on YouTube, on Twitch. Some say he's terrible, some say he's a dog, some say he's both.
And introducing next, ladies and gentlemen, Terrible Dog.
It's that dog, Dustin.
Terrible Dog. One of my personal favorite human beings in the entire world. Always out here doing good, and that's what's most important.
Terrible Dog is one of those folks that, despite him being from the other side of Ohio, usually Ohioans aren't very liked here, but Terrible Dog, people kind of like the dog here.
How can you not? Look at him.
See who's coming out next to join the fray. What a scramble this is going to be. Thank you for joining us early, folks. I think I know who this is. And we've seen this young man grow.
Next, coming out of the corral, ladies and gentlemen, quick draw, Shelby Wilder.
Shelby, we've seen in 880 Wrestling grow into the superstar he is today. Had a couple of rough injuries to start his career, but he's quick draw. He's back in there.
Yeah, Shelby Wilder just getting back into things. Hurt himself real bad a few months ago. I was there. It was terrifying.
And I will say a lot of you folks from Cleveland do have that type of spirit, that never die attitude, Dustin.
You don't want to go down.
Filling up the ring here. This next competitor comes from T2T Brooklyn. You may have seen him on Big Gay Brunch in the past, but this is my pick to win.
Introducing next, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jayce Karr.
This is actually Mookie Summers. I guess Mookie jumped the line. He was supposed to be out here fifth, or he's supposed to be out here sixth, but he jumped the line here. Mookie Summers, of course, was trained by Speedball Mike Bailey on the other side of Pennsylvania.
Mookie coming out here like a ball of fire.
Yeah. So this is actually Mookie Summers here. Now the man that I spoke of, Quezzy, is actually going to be out to the ring.
Hopefully.
The room is starting to fill up. Thank you all for coming. Who's ever watching in the future?
Introducing next in the Aluminum City Scramble, this is the American Draco, Mookie Summers.
So this is our pal Sal. He's out here. I guess the order was all wrong. But Sal is out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sturdy Sal
Italian to Italian, a little piece there. Of course, stay tuned for Envy Young and Ganon Jones Jr. was a little bit later on this evening. And also amateur wrestler Reese Hayes versus Angelo Carter for that 880 championship in our main event, so please stick around. As the ring is starting to fill up here. Also on the card tonight, Brohemoth versus Juni Underwood, the Pyro Prince on Dottie Block this evening. He's trying to upset Big Bowser. We'll have to see what's going on. But again, thank you for joining us early for the pre-show on YouTube, on Twitch.
Here we go, Todd. I think this is your guy.
This is my guy, Dustin.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wase.
And yes, this is my pick, Dustin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the American Taranko, Mookie Summer.
There we go. Yeah. Matt, it's our first night with Matt this evening. He's still new to all this. Unfortunately, our big announcer, Sean Collier, was taken out last night, Dustin, so we had to find a short-term replacement.
It's a shame.
Do your announcers get beat up out there in Cleveland?
Sometimes Derek will yell at me sometimes when he's going in and out of the curtain, and that's scary.
Yeah, Derek treats me that way too, so I'm sure he treats you just as bad.
He's a mean human being, despite being my friend.
So we got one more out, I believe. One more out here in the Scramble.
And ladies and gentlemen, your last participant in the Aluminum City Scramble. Help me introduce 8-Bit Alex Melee.
Alex Melee, he spends all his time not wrestling on the video games, Dustin.
A lot of time on the video games. Honestly, Alex Melee, I think you might be my pick for Rookie of the Year when all's said and done.
Okay. So who do you have in this match?
In this
Is
match,
it Alex Melee?
So I like Terrible Dog's chances.
Yeah.
He does have superpowers. I don't know if you know that or not, being
I've
a
seen
superhero. And it's hard to beat superpowers, Toddy.
You're right. Now, a lot of these folks here were trained by Derek Dillinger. So when you're in there with your coach, I'm sure they have some tricks up their sleeves that you don't see at practice. So Derek Dillinger, I think as soon as this bell rings, people are they're gonna tag team up on him, but we shall see what happens here, Dustin. But the ring is finally filled, and we're about to get started here. Thanks for crowding in. The hashtag is 880 All-Star. Thank you for joining us. Let's get this going.
Yo, man, just nothing but craziness.
Yes.
8 men in the ring, same time. Time's gonna be tough to call.
I'm glad to have you here, Dustin, because I was about to say it's going to be bodies flying everywhere, so we're about to have fun.
All right.
So in the ring there, Derek Dillinger, Zay Garcia. Oh, well, there goes Zay. So everybody is battling their way out onto the floor.
It broke down real quick.
Ooh.
Derek, double axe handle in the back of Zay Garcia.
Uh-oh, quick cross in the ring, Dustin.
Shelby Wilder getting fired up. Up and over.
Whoa, a trust fall for Shelby Wilder. And again, he risks his body, he risks it all. And Shelby Wilder just dumps on the fray. Let's get it going.
Shelby not showing a sign of ring rust. Been out of action since October.
That's a great point, Dustin. Shelby Wilder, Mookie Summers now, the two legal competitors. I mean, everyone's legal, but right now these two are in the ring.
Rising knee strike.
Oh,
got him up.
Around town.
Ooh, onto that back.
Kind of like a blue thunder bomb almost. Ooh.
A spinal tap there out of Sal.
Sal has him up. Over the shoulder here. Now Sal.
Releasing Shelby.
like a bat out of hell. Sal showing his strength, his prowess in the 880 wrestling ring.
Using those hips to get his opponents up over his head. Getting some space.
Whoa. Oh, brainbuster.
That was just strength.
I thought that they were going to make a cover there, but Asante back in, my pick. Yo.
Oh, a little capoeira.
Oh.
Standing moves on the big man. Love to see it.
Gets the crowd energized, but Alex Melee with a front left forearm there, the southpaw.
Alex Melee, very hard-hitting young man.
Up and around, nice block there. I could watch these two in a singles match for sure, Dustin.
Definitely.
Ooh. Coming around, flipping around. How about them apples?
There we go.
Sante doesn't know where he is.
Melee.
Oh.
Double stomp to the back.
Who's coming in now? It's that dog.
Terrible dog. Flying.
There's those superpowers you talked about, Dustin. Backslide here. Referee Josh Shield in there for the pre-show.
Terrible dog going to the top.
Oh, flipping them all around the city. This is our superhero, the Terrible Dog, but oh, up and down. There we go. What a dog with a bulldog.
That's right. That was Zay Garcia in there.
Zay Garcia is just an untrustable fellow.
Here's the problem with Zay Garcia. I don't know if you know this or not. Zay Garcia's feet are the heaviest feet in the game. Can't pick this dude up. He's the heavy. He doesn't look the heaviest, but he is the heaviest.
You learn something every day. Of course, part of BAX with Sidney Von England, Vic Weiss. I always call Vic Weiss nothing nice, Vic Weiss.
That's true.
Over the back, onto the back of the head of the Terrible Dog.
Not much nice about Sidney Von England either, honestly.
No, right? Gruff guy.
Gruff guy.
Oh!
Derek Dillinger came out of nowhere, taking advantage. Another senton.
Derek Dillinger likes to consider himself a lost legend of Pittsburgh. I know these people don't like to hear it.
Yes.
Oh, big slap down.
He proves it over and over again.
Oh.
He's got Pittsburgh's number. Right now he's got Zay Garcia's number.
He has that wrist control, Dustin. He's not letting him up.
Zay trying to get some space.
Ooh.
Derek, that shot right to the chin.
Bounce against the turnbuckle. Up, duck under the clothesline. Trips him under. Oh.
Went for the Cinemasker elbow.
I think he ducked out of the way. Against the ropes again, ducks under. Oh!
Caught him with the lariat to the back.
And the Boo Birds are out from the man from Cleveland. What's he setting up here?
Cravat.
Oh, goodness.
Cravat into the corner.
Comes quick draw.
So Wilder, the head scissors takeover.
Almost like a form of a Hurricane Rana, but he's just going to jump all over the place. The proudest cowboy on all the ranches.
Throwing him out. Derek walking away. Says he's smarter than that.
A question for you, Dustin. As we mentioned before, Derek Dillinger is a lot of these wrestlers' coaches.
Yes.
What would it be like to get a pin over Derek Dillinger if you're one of these kids?
I'll tell you this, they would have a lot of cardio drills this week if they decide to beat Derek Dillinger.
Long car ride home, huh?
Long car ride home.
Asante on the top rope. What does Asante have in mind? Oh, he's signaling.
Asante.
Oh, goodness gracious, Dustin.
Getting his footing.
Oh my God, big
Got around. I wasn't sure with these low lights. That was impressive, Toddy. I thought the standing moonsault was impressive.
And again, this is just our pre-show. MV Young, Ganon Jones Jr. Later on, we got the fourth line defending their tag team championships. The 880 championship is on the line. Oh, over the top.
That
kind
was
of like a razor's edge over a cliff.
Not just a razor's edge, it was a little bit of an unassisted trust fall there.
Huh?
Saw the trust fall earlier. This time Derek making it his own, just tossing Shelby Wilder recklessly to the floor.
The Neon Tarantino collecting his prey, shoving Zay Garcia back into the ring. And what it seems like, Dustin, he's picking on Zay a little bit, huh?
That Zay Garcia probably said something a little out of pocket. Oh, big shot like that. Gotta come harder than that, Zay. There you go.
Maybe Derek wanted to see what Zay's worth.
He's got to.
Oh, big slap here.
Derek Dillinger saying, I taught you better.
Oh, out of nowhere. I didn't see it coming, and
Okay,
here comes
Asante.
Asante back in, huh?
Now him and Zay Garcia going back and forth. Ooh. Headbutt.
Oh!
Spinning forearm.
Well, I guess Asante's out of there, huh?
Derek and Zay right back to each other.
Doc Ock in there with the knee on Tarantino, not letting up either.
Looks like Zay Garcia's chest might start bleeding soon. See, it looks like it's starting to break.
Oh! Machine gun chops.
Derek takes the straps down and just starts going off. Zay Garcia.
Here comes
big
the
kicks. Those kicks are doing far more damage to Zay than they are Derek.
Oh! Well,
right to the throat.
Even superpowers won't help you for stuff like that.
A little bit of a huzzah.
Yeah, right? Oh.
There it is, Zay. Firing back.
These two have something to finish for sure.
Back and forth.
Laying it in the chops.
Mookie just got back in there. Headbutt. Forearms, back elbow. Oh,
goodness.
Just rocked him out on his feet. Zay Garcia throwing one too. Mookie's not going down though.
Oh, here comes Big Sal back in here. It's really starting to break down in the ring now.
Dirty Sal. See, going up against Derek.
How does one make
Mookie
a
coming up
pinfall
to
with
Zay.
all these bodies, Dustin?
It's going to be hard. You're going to have to take out everybody before you even try to make an attempt at a pin.
And again, talking about bodies, on the main show, Brohemoth hopes to put Juny Underwood in a body bag. Stay around for the Pyro Prince and Big Bowser Brohemoth. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, IndyWrestling.us, share with your friends. Because you're about to see a murder in this first match, Dustin.
I have it under good authority that Shelby Wilder just got a fresh tattoo on his chest. Was not good for it. Alex Bailey just getting dropped.
Once again, it's the Puerto Rican sensation in Derek Dillinger. Oh, in comes Quezzy again, and they're all going to beat down these two.
Smart. They've been beating down each other. Oh, big barrel roll takes them all out. Alex Melee.
I think you saw that
Rookie
on
of the
these
year,
boards.
Alex Melee, here he comes.
It's your boy, huh? Playing a little human bowling in there.
Shot right to the gut. Derek Dillinger had it with the fun and games.
Oh,
another one. Derek Dillinger not going to be happy until he caves somebody's chest in tonight.
You want to talk about tattoos? I think a lot of them are going to have some new tattoos. Oh, the quick feed. Holy cow.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Alex Melee, extremely agile, much faster than he looks. Oh, big back fist.
Very surprised by Alex Melee's agility.
Pop-up headbutt. Slowing down Alex Melee.
Oh, kind of a Saito suplex there.
Dropping on the back of his neck. The Bodega Bully.
Oh!
Throwing his weight behind everything, right into the back of the neck. Here comes Asante.
Oh, spine buster!
Asante's fired up. Here comes the dog.
Oh! Seen that version of sort of like a sliced bread before. Big Sal is back in here.
Dirty Sal's got him up.
Oh!
Falcon Arrow.
The cover, too. Oh! Haven't had much opportunity for a cover because there's so many bodies.
Yes, Mookie, and that's why Mookie's right there to break it up. As soon as it seems like you have everybody down, the last person catches their breath and get in there and break it down.
Duck under here, Shelby Wilder. Oh!
Catches him. Cutter.
Nice cutter there, huh? Oh, too close to Derek, though. You don't never want to do that in front of Derek Dillinger. He's going to make you pay for it.
And there's Derek again attacking that back. He knows his own student just got injured, and he attacks his back. Real stand-up guy, Derek.
Taking his time, release German suplex on quick draw. And he's lining up the shot here. Oh, Cinemassacre. And you could roll the credits on this one.
And your winner. And your winner. Your winner. And your winner of the match, the Neon Tarantino, Derek Dillinger.
Derek Dillinger, I guess no surprise that the coach of this operation would pick up the W here.
Not just the coach, but the experience. Derek Dillinger probably has more time in the ring, more years in the business than all of his competitors combined.
And I believe that will conclude pre-show action here. So the fourth line will be defending their tag team championships against Gianni and Lawless of the Dangerous Knights crew. And that's going to be a wrap for the pre-show. Stick around.
We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Way better, way better. I couldn't hear myself at all.
Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aimed to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder.
I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first. Amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling in this case.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay, you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestler these days.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay, you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. You can see the impressive card in front of you. I am Toddy Tondera, and I'm welcoming back to Dottie Block my friend Marcus Mann. How you feeling, buddy?
I am excited to be here, Toddy. I am excited for All-Star Weekend. I signed up for the skills competition. I don't know when that's going to be.
I heard about that.
We'll get that to a little bit later. We got a
Maybe
huge
intermission,
show.
right?
Maybe intermission. We got a huge show, though.
All right, let's get things started off with our friend Matt in the ring.
Welcome to Dottie Block. Welcome to 880 Wrestling. Welcome to Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend.
Big vibes, Marcus.
That's what the All-Star Weekend brings.
And ladies and gentlemen, your opening bout of the evening is scheduled for one fall. And your referee in charge of the squared circle, Brian Mitchell.
Oh, out comes one of your best friends in the whole world, Marcus.
Well, I didn't know that we were going to start off with a party at All-Star Weekend. I thought we would build into it by the end of the night, but we're starting out with a big party.
Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the Pittsburgh hardcore icon. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Pollock.
Jack Pollock starting things off here. I know there is some bad blood brewing between Jack Pollock and Chris LaRusso, so I'm sure this has something to do in entertaining that. Jack Pollock is trying to get his hands on Chris LaRusso now for months.
Oh, yeah. Pollock has been talking nonstop about getting his hand on Chris LaRusso. He's been blowing my phone up constantly, text messages, asking for Chris. We're hoping to see Chris tonight finally get what's coming to him after he super kicked Jack Pollock in the face. He's gotten involved in Pollock's business nonstop. And look, Pollock not waiting around backstage. He wants to kick off the evening and kick off Chris LaRusso's head.
Well, he's coming out here with a Bud Light. I think he's ready to go.
I'm sorry I can't be there to kick your ass all over of weekends. I don't know, I've been having a couple beers here in the Dominican Republic. I'm sorry I am not there to kick your ass all over Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. But I've arranged for someone to wrestle you in my place. If you manage to get through him, then maybe I can kick your ass when I get back to the United States. Until then...
Where is Chris LaRusso, Marcus?
What a coward! What a coward!
So does Jack doesn't have an opponent?
Well, I guess not. No one. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, if I would not step in the ring with Jack Pollock tonight. He was looking for a fight with Chris LaRusso, so I definitely don't think he's got an opponent.
Buddies!
What is this?
Everybody needs a friend.
What the heck?
What was that?
Did you hear that in your headset?
I did.
Oh boy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put that microphone down, whoever you are. And Aleo, please lower that wonderful music. My name is some guy named John. And today, I am here to support this man, my best friend, the generational talent, and Chris LaRusso's hand-picked enforcer, Joe Murphy.
Oh, it looks like Joe Murphy will be fighting instead of Chris LaRusso tonight.
Phew.
In 2024 alone, Joe Murphy has declawed the Bearcat, taken out the dumpster fire, and pulverized the faces of Carter J. Collins and Sean Collier.
My friend.
Do you really think we're going to let some homeless himbo with more beer than blood in his body and this? You are but a speed bump. All the Murphy addicts know that tonight, Joe Murphy is going to demolish Jack Pollock and take his place at the top of 880 Wrestling. We're going for the gold after this, baby. Going down.
So some guy named John via Chris LaRusso has Joe Murphy taking on Jack Pollock this evening. And Marcus, you know Pollock better than I do.
Yeah, this isn't good for Joe Murphy. Look, Joe Murphy has done a lot, especially in the last couple months, to try and make a name for himself here in 880 Wrestling. And look, if you're going to make yourself a icon in this industry here at 880, you take on the hardcore icon. But this is not a Jack Pollock that's here to have fun. He was here for Chris LaRusso.
And to your point, Marcus, I'm sure he sees Chris LaRusso's face all over Joe Murphy's face. And here we go. So whatever Pollock had in store for LaRusso, Joe Murphy, you better watch out. And whoever Chris LaRusso is, I don't know. He shouldn't cross those doors ever again.
Tony, I was going to ask you, is Chris LaRusso's face an improvement on Joe Murphy's face?
That's a great question. Maybe a level. Level.
We got a one-man Joe chant.
Some guy named John has been getting Joe Murphy. We're listening to the crowd. Some guy named John has been getting Joe Murphy into some trouble.
Yeah, look, Tony, for me, it's the unearned confidence of Joe Murphy. It's not that I don't think Joe Murphy could be a great wrestler. It's just he's got too much unearned confidence. When you look at a guy like Jack Pollock, you look at the over-decade career, the opponents that he's taken in, the wars he's fought against, the names are endless. And Joe Murphy just feels like he's already on that level. It's unearned.
Some guy named John helped, whatever some guy named John wants to say, to get Joe Murphy away from Carter J. Collins. And from what I understand, Carter J. Collins is never going to be seen in 880 wrestling again, and that has to do with some guy.
Well, and that's a true shame.
Yeah.
Carter J. Collins, also someone who's just trying to find his way. And as Toddy, we've talked about 880 wrestling, it's definitely a place where people can find a home.
Yeah.
And Carter was trying to find a home here, and what Joe Murphy and some guy named John did is absolutely ludicrous. What they did to Sean Collier is absolutely ludicrous. Big chop in the corner.
Not big enough.
Celebrations for Joe Murphy. Glad to see Joe Murphy tanned for the event.
Yeah, right. You hear him, Joe?
It's, again, Jack Pollock was slammed through a ring, and I'm talking through the wooden ring by Wardlow, and this guy thinks he's going to go toe-to-toe, chop for chop with Jack Pollock?
We shall see, shall we?
Come on!
But some guy named John and Joe Murphy are calling themselves Buddies Incorporated. And from what I understand, I was slipped a note here, that song they were singing is available on iTunes shortly.
It shouldn't be.
We got to come up with something.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I can actually get it for a copyright strike, but I should just to get it off. Oh no, Joe Murphy!
Oh, is Joe Murphy old enough to drink? Well, he is tonight in there with Jack Pollock.
That's not the first person Jack Pollock has given the first beer to.
Bounce against the ropes here. Coming back through. Oh, big fence press. Pounding away is Jack Pollock. Crowd behind him. Fury behind his eyes.
Like, I'm surprised that Jack Pollock has taken it as easy on Joe Murphy as he is, to be honest with you.
Reversal back, grabbed onto the ropes. Jack Pollock centering himself, tripping Joe Murphy. Joe Murphy draped across that second rope.
Is Jack Pollock going to go for a 619?
What the heck is this about? Oh, slipping out of that ring.
Okay. See, that might be what we call a 4-1-2.
Oh, I don't know about this. Some guy named John have a beer to the skull. Courtesy the Pittsburgh Hardcore Icon.
If I give some guy named John a little bit of advice that I've experienced in my life, is maybe don't argue with Jack Pollock while he's drinking.
That could be true. Now this is spilled, no pun intended, out to the outside. Jack Pollock working Joe Murphy against the side of the ring here. Dottie block is filled up tonight. We pulled the ring out a little bit. We have people on all sides tonight.
Look out.
Oh, big slap there.
Jack Pollock not a particular chops guy. You don't see Jack Pollock throw a lot of chops. Not in his forte, more of a punch kick guy, not a chops thrower, but Joe Murphy started it, so Jack Pollock wants to finish it.
Speaking about finish it, I think that's his third one he has finished.
Oh, just chop the ring post.
Joe Murphy pointing to that brain of his, the smarts of that. Oh, working on that right hand, throwing against the side of the turnbuckle there.
That's the best move Joe Murphy's done all night, which is just getting out of the way.
Yeah, that beer drinking hand might be injured.
Yeah, Pollock, like he said, he was so interested in taking out Chris LaRusso that he's a little over-aggressive, chopped the ring post, and now he might have a broken hand.
Back into the ring is Joe Murphy, and again, later on this evening, MV Young versus Ganon Jones Jr.
Talk about a main event.
Right? Oh!
And that's not even our main event for the evening. We'll get to that later, but talk about 880 wrestling. Every match can be a main event. You got a main eventer in Jack Pollock struggling with his hand, trying to get that wrist brace off. He's trying to get it some space, get some blood into it.
And I'm sure when Chris LaRusso was helping out Joe Murphy, as Joe Murphy, I'm sure, is showing some sadistic side that was injected by Chris LaRusso, working on the hand, working on the wrist of Jack Pollock. Now, how fair is this? All Pollock wanted to do was have Chris LaRusso one-on-one in this ring, and he can't get that match.
No,
Marcus.
he can't get it for whatever reason. And now some guy named John. Look, I've done that before. Look, it's you got to help your buddy.
You've done some dastardly things in your time.
There's not a person that I didn't choke for Jack Pollock. I get it. That's your best friend. And they are best friends, and they're supporting each other, and that's just part of it. It's not good because Jack Pollock will punch you.
Against the ropes here. Oh, big back elbow. Joe Murphy sends Jack Pollock down. Is looking for the cover here. A bit slow to the cover. That kind of hurts him there a bit. Just a 2 count.
And that's an experience. You got to know when you got a guy like Jack Pollock, you got to get to those covers quicker and quicker and quicker. If you got a chance to beat Jack Pollock, you have to take it.
And of course, tonight we will see the 4th line defending the tag team championships against the Dangerous Knights crew this week. They were on the Wrestling Mayhem show. Just a 2 count, so you'll see them a bit later on.
Yeah, flatliner from Joe Murphy. Only a 2 count, and that's what I mean about Jack Pollock. When you have a chance to beat a guy like Jack Pollock, you have to do it.
Take any opportunity.
He's got 2nd and 3rd gas tanks. He's got more energy deep down inside than anyone I know.
Now, I have a question for you. Dare I say, Marcus, what if Joe Murphy's able to upset Jack Pollock tonight?
Well, it would be the biggest win of Joe Murphy's career, and I think it would be the biggest upset in Jack Pollock's career, to be honest with you.
And some guy named John's career, too.
Yeah, Wilde swinging a miss.
Up and down, huh? Here comes the cover. Yeah, a version of it. 2. Oh, what? Well, no kidding.
Well, is that a disqualification? Should be.
Oh.
You can't hit a referee.
Some guy named John, you just might have messed with the wrong guy. And Jack Pollock is off here against some guy named John.
Well, he can run around the ring now. He's got more room.
Oh, goodness. Oh, he's got him by his hair. Tear that out, Jack Pollock. This is for Sean Collier and what John did. Oh, goodness. Didn't get all of it, but he looks like he got enough.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh! Fast count from some guy named John, and it's still a 2.
The Chris LaRusso plan has been spoiled this whole time. Some guy named John and Joe Murphy can't get the job done against Jack Pollock.
And now a referee, allegedly, is getting a chair. That's not alleged. Clearly, you can see that there's evidence of that.
Some evidence, not legitimate.
But now Joe Murphy.
Eyeing up that chair. Oh, bounces against the ropes. I think that chair hit him in the front of the forehead.
Oh, no. He's jacking up.
He's getting all jacked up, and some guy says no.
Well, he's trying to defend his friend. Look, I have been there. I have been this guy, and let me tell you, some guy named John, it does not end well.
Oh! You're messing with the wrong beer drinker, John. Or is he? Oh! Kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Dump him out of here. That's for Sean Collier and all of us at 880 Wrestling.
Looking for a little soul polish.
It's getting all jacked up. Boom! Ring them up.
Count to 100.
Your winner of the match, Pittsburgh's hardcore icon, Jack Pollock.
Jack Pollock, your friend Marcus, victorious over the dastardly deeds of some guy named John and Joe Murphy and the plan that Chris LaRusso put together.
Well, Chris LaRusso had a plan, and it was a good one in Chris LaRusso's head, but not in practice.
Get the hell out of the ring, Joe Murphy.
People love that.
Anderson Brothers, give me a goddamn beer.
That's where I got mine.
We've moved on to Icy Light. It's gotten serious.
Here's the deal. I'm sick of this shit with you, LaRusso. You don't want to show up. You want to run. You want to hide. February 23rd. Envy Young's Misconnections. Jack Pollock. Chris LaRusso. Dog collar match.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. The first match announced.
Aleo, play my fucking music.
Jack Pollock, Chris LaRusso, dog collar match in February. You gonna come back?
Yeah, well, I gotta be here now for that. Dog collar matches, you talk about the history of the dog collar match, one of the most brutal matches we've ever seen, and Chris LaRusso can't run away from Jack Pollock. He's gonna be strapped with a chain to his neck.
And Chris LaRusso has another thing coming if he's gonna get away from that. Again, later on this evening, fourth line, GME and Lawless, and we're going to go back to the ring.
Our next bout, scheduled for one fall, is a tag team attraction.
Tag team action coming up next, Marcus.
And your referee in charge of the squared circle, George Ross. Introducing first, the Bearcat, Keith Haught, and the Stray Cat, Jazz D'Amato. They are Catfight.
You ready for those claws?
Hey, look, Catfight strutting in, Brian Setzer style. Talk about a tag team has finally found their rhythm here in 880 Wrestling. Keith Haught, I mean, obviously, you got to worry a little about Keith Haught tonight after the war he did on Thursday Night Fights with Envy Young. But look, this is a tag team that is moving up the rankings and could be due to a tag title shot very, very soon.
You're very right. Now, this is a team that we've seen grow in front of our eyes. Of course, Chaz from New York, Keith from around this area. These two met each other, and it was electric from there. Catfight on Dottie Block this evening. I would say Chaz D'Amato is what your mom thinks a wrestler looks like.
I get that. I see that.
Oh! Pretty little cartwheel from Catfight.
Keith Haught is one of the more agile wrestlers. You don't expect it out of Keith, but they can move.
Yeah.
And their opponents. First, NB Riot, Mix Wilde, and the unwilting Tatiana. This, and they are the Wildflowers.
Mix Wilde, Tatiana, one of our audience's favorite tag teams put together. What a match this is going to be, Wildflowers and Catfight.
Yeah, we talk about Catfight, watching that tag team grow together. The Wildflowers are the perfect example of this birth out of 880 Wrestling. They have grown together as a tag team. They've grown together to understand each other more and more and more. And they have become, I would say, one of the top tag teams in Pittsburgh because of that.
Both of these teams are organically made here at 880 Wrestling, and they're facing off tonight, so thank you for joining us wherever you are, Twitch, YouTube, IndyWrestling.us. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes this evening. I'm Toddy, that's Marcus. Let's get this ball rolling for some tag team action. See who's starting in the ring. Looks like Nick's Wilde is going to start in there with Chaz D'Amato. You could watch over 50 episodes of 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fights on IndyWrestling.us. As Marcus was mentioning yesterday, Keith Haught had a banger with MV Young just last night. If you're watching online right now, every Thursday, 8 p.m., you could watch the same place for free. I'll be there, sometimes Marcus is there, and all your friends at 880 Wrestling will be here too. Starting off in the ring here, squaring up, Nix with Chaz, slurking the wagons a little bit, duck under, grabbing around the waist. Up in the air is Nix. Kind of breaking that grip around, reversing their way around. Twisting the arm is the Stray Cat.
Whoa, Stray Cat looking at those digits a little hungrily.
Yeah. Slipping straight through. Little unorthodox. Whoop! Oh! Right on his kitty booty. Oh, here's the cover. Oh, just a 2 count from Nick's Wilde.
Yeah, I think D'Amato trying to block, Nick's Wilde trying to flip D'Amato over, I believe.
Trying to pull out all this stuff.
Wilde, some innovative offense.
Ooh, shoulder tackle. Not much, but that shoulder tackle back hits a little harder.
I gotta say, D'Amato kind of has a little bit of like a Rick Boogs,
right?
Like vibe, physique. Oh, Japanese arm drag by Nick's Wilde.
It's a specialty of Nick's Wilde is
And
those
another.
Japanese arm drags. Calling him up. Tummy,
headbutt.
Thought Nick's Wilde was going for that patented tummy to tummy, but on the back of Chaz D'Amato is Nick's Wilde right now.
And we're going for a spin.
I've got to close my eyes. I'm going to get dizzy, Marcus.
And Chaz, even though was doing that airplane sting, worked over to the corner, but body slam, and now, yes, can fall over.
Oh, big headbutt.
Perfect.
The coconut headbutt. Of Chaz D'Amato. Both members of Catfight have that war paint on their face. And as we mentioned before, with the 880 tag champs here tonight, they're watching from above here. A win in this match could really help out the Wildflowers.
100%. And same for Catfight.
Yep.
If you're looking to get a tag team title opportunity here at 880, you got to beat some of the best teams. And the Wildflowers have proven that they are a top team. Big wins all throughout 2023. But 2024 is about these tag titles. They are brand new. They've only been around for a short amount of time.
And you can find Tatiana at the top rope tabletop, and she's got at least a D20. A Dungeon Master alike is Keith Haught.
All right. And what do we got? Referee George Ross is in there.
Calling it right down the middle. So it looks like Keith Haught won the battle of the die, so Keith Haught is allowed to slap first.
Gets first shot.
They're making it count on Tatiana's chest as well. Now I know the Wildflowers were on a bit of a losing streak, but they're looking to get a win back and back into that title contention. And as you said before, Marcus, Keith is a bit more agile than one would assume. Judging a book by its cover is not correct in this notion, but here comes Tatiana. Big flying crossbody in the cover.
Only one. I will say this. You talked about the Wildflowers being on a losing streak, but I think that has affected them because I'm seeing out of Tatiana more energy, more fight, And now just lifted up.
Ooh, the power. Like a little bit of a collider there. 2-0, just a 2 count. The NB Riot, Nick's Wilde.
When you are on a losing streak, you start to take that to heart. And you start to try to find ways to break out of it, do something different, do something unique. And I think that's what we're seeing out of the Wildflowers.
Now, to their credit, Marcus, which I will say, even if they've had a hard time shortly, it hasn't broken their confidence. No. And for young tag teams, that's super important. Big senton.
Cover.
Tatiana with the cover. 2-0.
D'Amato gets in, and that was smart. And that's what experience and knowledge can bring.
That's what a straight cat will bring you.
That was as close as possible to getting a 3 count for the Wildflowers. Keith Haught was all the way on the other side. And that's the Wildflowers, well, yeah, their confidence hasn't shaken. As we've watched them grow, we're watching them make more veteran moves over and over and over.
That's a great point.
Now Keith is going to set up something, maybe a suplex, but Tatiana breaks out.
Block, but a kick to the midsection again. A little later on, Brohemoth, Juny, Underwood, stay tuned. Swinging neck breaker by the Botanical Badass in the cover here. 2-0, just a 2 count. Fun and games seem to be over, Marcus.
Yeah, I've watched Keith Haught for over 10 years in the local area, and I think people in 880 are just starting to get to know Keith Haught. We're talking about one of the most resilient wrestlers I've seen in the Pittsburgh area over the last decade. So it's going to take a lot to take out Keith Haught. This is a bad call, though.
Tatiana should have known better. Oh, the Bearcat bumper across the chest of Tatiana. Don't knock the wind out of you. Will it knock the wind out? Oh, I was going to say, will it knock the wind out of her for more than 3 seconds?
Yeah, that will knock the wind out of you, and that makes it so hard to kick out. But Keith Haught, smartly, now bringing Tatiana over to the corner of the Stray Cats, and now D'Amato's going up.
Some tag team maneuvers that they've been working on together, developing as a tag team off the top rope.
Oh, no!
Oh, a cat scratch fever.
Oh.
D'Amato on attack.
It's going to hurt for weeks.
Push against the ropes here. Duck under the clothesline. Coming back. Duck under there. Oh! Trying for a hip toss, but
oh! Is that like a lifting DDT?
Yeah, of some sort. It's kind of like an impaler of some sort.
Lifting DDT. And that, one, if you hit that straight on perfectly, that is it. Someone on the top of their head with all of their weight collapsing down, that is end. But if you over-rotate it just enough and they can roll through it, you see what happens. It's got to be perfect, but it's a devastating maneuver.
Double team on Tatiana. Oh, just running straight into her down. Oh!
And great move by the veterans. Cover.
2-0.
That double team action, if you rewatch it back, you see that Nick's Wilde was trying to reach out for the tag, but the veterans kept Tatiana away so that Nick's couldn't just go down and make that blind tag. That is veteran tag team wrestling.
And you can see them developing together, both these teams maturing in front of our eyes. Oh. Knocks Tatiana straight down with a knee.
Yeah, they're going right to the body of Tatiana, trying to take the wind out of her. That big Keith Haught butt, and now a knee right to the midsection. Ooh, splash in the corner. Keith Haught is low to the ground, so Keith Haught is probably always going low on your body.
Kind of built like a mini fridge.
Oh, 100%. Oh, with the density of a dying sun.
Now, this crowd usually loves catfight, but when you're in there with the Wildflowers and their level of popularity at 880 Wrestling, you're gonna get some boos. Oh. As some of our faithful here chanting for flower power, but only a 2 count so far.
Yeah, this is a crowd that likes both teams, and now if you notice, Toddy, usually this is a very, very raucous crowd. We're hearing a quietness, and when you hear that quietness, usually because they don't want to see either team lose.
Yeah.
There's no one to root for because you don't want to watch a team lose.
And let's face it, you don't see a bunch of nice people have to fight each other, but this is pro wrestling.
100%.
Nice hip attack there, and the cover. 2 in just a 2 count.
Look, if you want a tag team title shot, you're going to have to face people that you don't like and face people that you do like. More scratches, though. Tatiana's going to have to take a very cold bath
Yeah.
Because those scratches
Epsom
are
salt, huh?
those scratches are just going to hurt for weeks.
Ooh. Is this looking for like a T-bone of some sort? We'll see here.
Tatiana trying to block with those elbows.
Chaz back to the corner. Here comes Tati in with a big splash. Screaming like a warrior in there and beating the chest of the stray cat. I was trying to work on my machine gun chop noises. Is that okay?
It's okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Trying again for maybe that T-bone.
Oh, over the top, over the head there. Chaz, 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
I was going to say, I don't know if Tatiana was trying to fire up there. I don't think that's good for the unwilting Tatiana. No. Does she water up? Is that what we do?
Yeah, kind of. You have to kind
get
of
that
pour
energy.
water on her. Yeah. Oh, out of the way. He's trying it for a belly-to-belly, it looks like. There we go. Cover. 2. Oh. Surprised that Keith didn't get themselves in there, but they're both down.
Yeah, I would figure Keith. And maybe this is just, as you said, a little trust, trying to build that trust with the team. I know you're going to kick out. I know you're going to be there. But, unfortunately, now Nick's Wilde is in.
Oh, the Wildflowers on attack now with the NB Riot. Nick's Wilde fresh. I'll tell you what, there's nothing worse than an opponent when they see a fresh Nick's Wilde tagged in because they have some fire that's unmatched.
Oh.
At 880 Wrestling.
Dropout backstabber from Nick's Wilde. And as you said, that's not the person you want to see on a hot tag. Up.
Oh, bouncing senton. The cover. 2. Oh. You saw that, Marcus.
I did. Nick's Wilde was trying to get to Keith Hart's arm.
Yep.
As we've said, they have developed veteran instincts over the last year. Knew that Keith Hart was too close to the ropes. Tried to tuck that arm in, but Keith
got
able to keep his arm away.
The Appalachian Cryptid on the rope-a-dopes right now. Nick's Wilde in full control. Those front forearms. Bounce back against the ropes. Oh.
Oh, shot from Keith.
Oh, in comes Chaz.
Woo.
Oh! The big FU. Oh! As they call it, and it looked like that might be the end of it, but the unwilting Tatiana breaking up the pin, and we're going to restart.
Just bull rush. Keep it going. You got to do what you got to do to survive in a tag match like this. Look out.
Ooh! Big splash on the corner there.
Keith Hart just has an engine and won't stop. Splash and suplex. This match has been going on for a while. Keith Hart is taking some damage, but still dishing it out.
And I couldn't tell you which way it's going to go still.
No,
it's been
absolutely
so
not.
even. Oh!
Big lariat.
The feline from Hell Lariat, but Nick's Wilde saw a little sling blade action on the end of that.
That headbutt. That Keith Hart headbutt will knock you out. And now I think Keith's going for that knockout kick. No!
Oh! A spear of Tatiana is caught. Clubbing her down. Up. Up.
Not enough.
Oh! Little double team action. Super kick. And there's the spear from Tatiana. Oh, and we've seen this before. I think it's time for a flower bomb. And the cover. 2, ring them up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the bout, the Wildflowers.
Tatiana and Nick's Wilde, the Wildflowers, victorious at Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, and that puts them back into the winning contention as everybody checks on each other in the ring.
Yeah,
what a match!
That was a great match. And all the parties here, as you said, love each other, want to see each other do well. That's what's great about 880 Wrestling. But you got to get to the top somehow. You got to get wins under your belt. And you got tag team champions in the fourth line who want to be fighting champions. So, looking to tag team no further than the Wildflowers.
And to quote My Chemical Romance, what's the worst thing I should say? Things are better if I stay. And the Wildflowers are here to stay at 880 Wrestling. All right, Marcus is going to hop off. Marcus, man, thank you. joining me again, Dustin Alberti. Welcome to Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend, Dustin. How you feeling?
Let's go. I feel great. Been waiting all week for this.
Got a big matchup coming up, one-on-one, CPA and Jayce Karr. But first we have a little celebratory fun from the Wildflowers.
Well, I'll take a little extra My Chemical Romance. That's just me personally.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for one fall.
And we haven't seen this next competitor since a few summers ago.
Introducing first, from the fine-ass district of Wall Street, New York, whose weight is withheld for tax purposes, presenting CPA.
CPA on Dottie Block once again. And Dustin, I'm sure you've seen CPA in a lot of competitions. What's your opinion of CPA?
CPA is everybody's favorite finance boy if I've ever seen a finance boy. How could you not love the guy?
He has a little bit of fear of heights, so getting to the ring is a little difficult for him at times.
Especially here, quite the height on this ring.
Yeah, right? Make sure all your taxes are filed to all the pumps in New Kensington. This guy's the one that can help you out with that. CPA.
I'm so much of an adult. My taxes are already filed.
Oh, I've been out of work since September, so I don't make money.
Don't mean to brag.
Now, his opponent we saw last month tag team up with the Grinch of all people last month. So
the Grinch?
Yeah, the Grinch.
The Grinch.
Yeah.
The one who stole Christmas.
Yeah. From Whoville?
Yeah,
that guy.
that guy.
This guy coming out knows that guy.
That's not a good guy to know.
Yeah. That's not the type of clout you want.
Not around anywhere.
It looks like his opponent is making him wait a little bit, CPA.
Mind games of sorts.
Yeah. This next guy's a race car driver, too.
I noticed
that. A lot of things, right?
Noticed that.
Yeah.
And his opponent.
Yeah. CPA playing along with us up here. Guess he's making them wait a little bit.
Their own theme music. There it is.
There it is. That's enough waiting for CPA. Oh, goodness, here he is.
And his opponent from the racetrack, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jayce Karr.
Some call him Jayce Karr, Race Car, from the automobile superhighway. Now, CPA has been in the ring with a lot of big dudes, including Paul White.
Yes.
Now, with that on his certified public accountant resume, Jayce Karr is a little different.
That's the only other race car driver I know is Bob Holly. I wonder if CPA's ever been in there with Bob Holly.
It's a great question, Dustin.
Probably. He's been in there with everybody. CPA, well traveled.
I wonder if Jayce Karr knows Bob Holly.
They might be cousins.
Maybe they're both in the pit crew together.
Ah.
CPA, Jayce Karr, Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend. Hear what they're calling him. Toddy Tondera here with Dustin Alberti. Thank you for joining us on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're watching. Share on your socials. Thanks for taking some time out of your big weekend to spend with us.
CPA mocking the profession of Jayce Karr, being a professional wrestler and a race car driver.
Referee Josh Shield trying to settle things down in there.
Checking the fire suit.
Now last night, Jayce Karr was a part of Thursday Night Fights. He interfered on behalf of the Dangerous Knights crew. He always brings that helmet into play. I don't know what's in that race car helmet, but I don't think it's empty.
It's loaded. You're saying it's a loaded race car helmet? Loaded race car helmet.
Some form of loaded, yes.
It could be that it's a helmet's hurt. I don't know if you know that, Tony.
Yeah. I'm kind of an unsafe guy.
It's a... Oh, yeah, here we go. Take it off.
Oh. And the bell finally rings here. Jayce Karr overhand shots to CPA.
Not endearing himself to anybody. CPA about to give the people what they want, take his shirt off.
Yeah, everybody wants to see CPA a little shirtless. We don't want to see Jayce Karr dancing around like he's got ants in his pants. Headbutt on the, throwing his head into the top turnbuckle there. What does he have up there? Ooh!
Shoulder block.
Shoulder block taking that air.
Few of them.
Out of the midsection.
In the driver's seat. Same through.
Yep. Hits the gas pedal and trips and smashes his face.
Hit a banana peel.
Oh!
And
we've all seen Mario Kart, right?
CPA's the blue shell, baby.
I like that. He is very much like a blue shell, Dustin. Whoa! Over top of the back, around the midsection, grabbing onto the ropes. Jayce Karr rolling around.
Yeah.
Oh! CPA tripping up the race car driver.
Innovative offense out of CPA.
Here we go.
Taking it off.
You know when they say the gloves are off, this is kind of another version of this.
There it is. First shirt's off. Now he means business.
First tie is off. Now he's ready for a pro wrestling match.
I'll tell you what, it's always impressive to see all the shirts of CPA. Jayce Karr more than one fire suit. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
More like holy shirt. Oh, big scoop.
I love the strength of CPA.
Oh, and down. Jayce Karr taking a bit of a timeout from CPA.
Smart.
Trying to hide. I don't know that you can hide in the crowd, Jayce Karr. You have checkers all over your body. Bringing out, into the crowd in Dottie block. Big slap across the chest. A lot of the faithfuls out there. Nico is here. Tupac family in the front row. Again, later on, MV Young, Ganon, Jones Jr. It's going to be our first act main event.
Jayce Karr rolling to the other side. CPA calling for some high-flying antics.
Tuning up the pen as a certified public accountant would. Bouncing against the rope and...
coming in hot.
Oh, super hot with a boot. Oh, double axe handle down.
CPA in full control right now.
Charlie getting some great shots on camera there. Oh, big slap to the chest. Uh-oh. Get out of the way, everybody. Hey, that's mine. That's my desk. It's my old desk here.
I hope you're okay with it getting broken, possibly.
Well, we shall see what happens. Where's CPA going? Did he see to the street, Dustin?
Is he going all the way to the street? Gonna build up a head of steam. Speaking of race cars.
Out to Dottie block itself. That's my car across the street.
Getting the crowd fired up.
Getting the crowd behind him. Here comes CPA with a head of steam.
Look at the speed.
Oh, and like a bat out of hell. Oh! Chop blocks the ankle, falling right into the wooden desk.
Going for it again. Nope, getting in the ring, going through the ring. Taking a different path.
Maybe the second time will be a charm right to Dottie
Came
block.
back farther. Started extra Carr this time.
Here he comes. Yo!
There it is.
Bigger overhand right, CPA.
Sends his jaw out the door.
I didn't like that big Pittsburgh Steelers helmet.
They're just as much out of the playoffs as the Browns are.
Fair. Are you rooting for those Ravens?
No.
Okay.
Who would root for the
Dab me
Ravens?
up. Who would vote for the? Yeah, for sure.
No, thank you.
Something we could agree on, Dustin. You're from Cleveland. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Nobody likes Baltimore.
Nobody likes Baltimore. Back into the ring, Jayce Karr and CPA.
Another trip. Dialing it up.
We got a little 1099 action. And whoa!
Jayce Karr getting out of the way, has him scouted.
Oh, I don't think somebody like Jayce Karr files taxes. Oh! Tripped up on that second rope. Jayce Karr with the dirty tactics. Tell you what, if you're ever racing against him, he's gonna crash into the wall.
Like a wall.
Big rolling
There it
lariat.
is.
Taking too much time is Jayce Karr, too.
Way too much time. A little bit lazy on the cover, too. Barely lifting the leg, putting no pressure on the shoulders of CPA.
CPA holding that jaw. I don't know, Jayce Karr is getting, the audience is getting into the mind of Jayce Karr, and if Jayce Karr lets him get bothered like that, just like that, Dustin.
Great point, Toddy. You take your eye off the ball. That's game.
You're gonna miss every time you swing.
You're gonna miss every time you swing.
Oh,
just like that.
Taking a little bit too much time with the veteran CPA.
CPA catches his breath. There it is. Jayce just put him right back in the corner. He's got to do that. Got to stay on him, Jayce.
Oh, almost in the way of Josh Shield. Forearms, front forearms, back elbows. CPA all the way from New York, helping out T2T Brooklyn. As I hope they're watching on and cheering on for CPA.
CPA and the trio Woe.
Oh, and Woe is right.
Jayce Karr.
It's almost like a European uppercut almost to the stomach. 2-0. 2 count, not over yet, Dustin.
It'll take a little more than that to put out a veteran like CPA. CPA is not the biggest guy, but he's probably got the most heart of anybody I know.
That's a great point.
Jayce Karr slashing the throat, so you know it's going to be over.
Oh.
For a headlock driver, possibly.
Looking for that headlock driver, maybe the one per stomp. Speaking of T2T Brooklyn, the main event of this entire evening, Angelo Carter from T2T Brooklyn, the Money Dragon, challenges amateur wrestler Reese for the 880 Neon Gold. Oh, no water in the pool for CPA.
Jayce Karr just stepping out of the way.
Just a 2 count.
Better cover, holding the arm down. Gotta put weight on their shoulders, Dottie.
Rocking the back there, elbows to the lower neck, the upper back, I should say.
The shoulder region.
Yep. Grabbing them up. Here's that headlock driver we've seen. Oh!
CPA.
Chest first into that top turnbuckle.
CPA got out of it.
Oh. Kind of like a Bronco Buster that missed. CPA caught on the second rope there.
Nobody home.
Oh,
got no. CPA hanging again.
This doesn't look good. This doesn't look very all-star.
Went for it again. CPA getting out of the way.
Out of instinct, I think CPA just moved out of the way. I think he was dazed. He didn't see Jayce coming, but he just moved out of the way on instinct. And on instinct, we got a front shotgun drop kick. CPA, Jayce Karr, both down in the center of the ring. They have till 10 to get to their feet. The crowd behind CPA.
There we go, both bend to their knees. Jayce Karr up first, CPA to his feet. CPA Polish hammer. Bringing in another one. Taking Jayce Karr off his feet. Jayce Karr ducks that one.
Oh, cutter! Jayce Karr out on his feet against the ropes here.
Taking the shirt off again, another shirt.
Revealing the third overall shirt, and it is finally time for that 1090 9.
Really dialed it back there. Built up all the momentum. Sidesteps Jayce, puts it up.
2! Oh!
Only a 2.
I thought that was going to be the end of it. I thought CPA would be victorious.
CPA not getting those legs over the shoulders of Jayce Karr, giving Jayce Karr that little bit of an inch to take a mile there.
Now, Jayce Karr, you know, I will say, unexpected from Jayce Karr. I didn't think that he can last in a match against the veteran CPA, but he's hanging in there.
Yeah, I was going to say not just lasting, hanging in there.
Up, duck under here.
Might possibly win it here.
Shoulder into the turnbuckle.
Headlock
driver. He looks out.
Third time's a charm.
2! No! Whoa. Just a 2 count. CPA still in it.
That would have been a huge win for Jayce Karr over a world-traveled wrestler like CPA.
And our crowd coming alive for CPA.
How can you not? Oh, he's got your desk again.
He's got my old desk again. What nefarious tactics does Jayce Karr have in mind? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, the ref is at the ref's discretion here. This is. Oh, there we go.
Got the helmet. Oh! There's that loaded helmet.
Josh Shield did not see that. The cover. 2. No!
How did CPA kick out?
Now the underlying tactics are going to work for Jayce Karr, Race Car tonight. Hit him with the helmet, is cheated in as many ways as possible, but he's still not winning the match, Dustin.
Jayce Karr called for the vroom vroom again. Jayce Karr's got to be frustrated that he didn't win it there.
Oh! Up! Schoolboy roll up! 2 and
oh! Almost had him stacked a little too high.
Oh. That kick a little low, seemed a little low.
Referee's discretion, as you said.
Oh, 1 per stomp by Jayce Karr, and that's going to be it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Jayce Karr.
Huge win for Jayce Karr over CPA.
Jayce Karr, Race Car, victorious again in Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend on Dottie Block. Coming up next, MV Young, Ganon Jones Jr. First half main event, and Dustin, you'll be joining me a little bit later.
I will talk to you later.
Fun. Dustin Alberti, thank you for joining me for now. CPA doesn't know where he is. Hit with a loaded helmet, all kind of tactics. But at the end of the day, Jayce Karr, Race Car, knows how to cheat. And I'm sure not only does he know how to cheat in professional wrestling, but he knows how to cheat on his taxes. And the cheating is what gets Jayce Karr a victory. The winner in our hearts is CPA. CPA, thanks for coming. I hope you come back to 880 Wrestling, despite how you were treated. Marcus,
Ladies
welcome
and
back,
gentlemen,
buddy.
this
Thanks.
is now our feature bout of the evening.
Marcus, man, you and I, we may have a short relationship in life, but as long as 880 Wrestling has been alive and well, you and I have been shoulder to shoulder with the King of Pittsburgh and a lot of his great matches here, and MV Young and your old friend Ganon Jones one-on-one on Dottie Block tonight.
Yeah, Toddy, you are the historian here of 880. Has this match singles happened here in 880 yet?
No. The short history historian, I would say, but sure.
Look, it is a main event anywhere in the city, anywhere on the East Coast.
And here comes the ace of 880. Oh, a leg for the camera as you saw our Pittsburgh Steelers helmet behind the KOP as he enters, and we got a dinger. It's time to ring him up, Marcus. First half main event on the docket.
Look, it is, as you said, the first half main event. Could main event anywhere in the world. Ganon Jones Jr. and MV Young. These are two guys that came up together from the same blocks, from the same neighborhood, but very different paths. MV Young became this, hardcore singles wrestler. Ganon Jones Jr. really made his way in that tag team ranks. But here we are, back together again.
Their careers kind of curtailed away from one another, simultaneously up, but in different directions.
Completely different directions. One in the tag ranks, one in the singles ranks. And Ganon Jones Jr., while an intense wrestler, not known for hardcore, not known for that, athletic, a mile long. They call him the All-Star for a reason.
It's his weekend.
This is a gentleman that when you talk about an all-star weekend, could do the skills contest, could do the three-point contest, could do the dunk contest. He's going to hit him from the logo. He's going to sky high. There is nothing in the game that Ganon Jones Jr. can't do.
As you mentioned, Ganon Jones Jr. along with Duke Davis make up one of the best tag teams in all of Pittsburgh wrestling, in all of wrestling, TME. The big Ganon Jones ready to unload.
Yeah, and as we've mentioned before, Ganon Jones Jr., while for the last half a decade, made his name in that tag team ranks. And look, I will go out on a limb. The main event is probably the best tag team in Pittsburgh history.
Yeah.
They are that good. But Ganon Jones Jr. before the tag team was a heavyweight champion, super indie champion. This is a solo star in his own right. Don't get it confused. It's not like he can't go if he's not in a tag team. He is that top notch.
That's why they call him the All-Star.
Yeah, and a tough test for MV Young, and he knows it.
One of the biggest men in
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your feature bout of the evening. Introducing first, he is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. This is MV Young!
MV Young in the black and yellow trunks this evening.
And his opponent, he comes to you from New Kensington, Pennsylvania. Weighing in at 265 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the All-Star Ganon Jones Jr. And when the action begins, your referee in the squared circle, George Ross.
All right. As you said before, this could main event anywhere.
Yeah.
And this will be our first half main event. A lot of meat in the ring. Both of these two are coaches here at T2T Pittsburgh, head coaches. And when the coaches start a war with each other, this is what you get.
Yeah, and I'm already watching MV Young. We've watched MV throughout the history of 880. Come out aggressive, like he doesn't care. He's ready to fight, and he's a little, not tentative, I don't know what the right word is, but he's cautious with Ganon Jones Jr. Because he knows that this isn't just anyone in there.
He
this
knows
is a tough
that
fight.
he's in for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't get if there was a time limit on this matchup, but this is a match that could go a time limit.
I think they might just let him go. Of course, as we said before, MV Young, Ganon Jones Jr. came up in the professional wrestling business together. And over the years, each competitor has changed and developed new monikers, new sense of a belonging. What do you think? Is that 50-50?
That's 50-50, which, I mean, you're going to get that with two hometown people. The entirety of 880 is built on these two individuals' backs. So, yeah, the fans are going to be split a little bit. They're not going to want to see a distinct, one person win, one person lose.
Wrapping around the arm there, wrenching it out. Again, we're going to start our second half a little bit later on. Fourth line against the DNC for those 880 Tag Championships. But right now, our two head coaches standing eye to eye in the squared circle. Oh, we flip out of it here. Kip up. Wrenching that arm back.
And look, MV Young as a coach teaches a lot of the basics in this chain wrestling, this feeling out process. But this is really a strength of Ganon Jones Jr.
Bounce
over
off the ropes.
MV Young.
Oh, big shoulder tackle. And they each bring their own style to their level of coaching. MV Young has always been.
But that style on that drop kick is uncopyable. Woof.
MV Young has always been flying by the seat of his pants.
Well, yeah, and look, we talk about training here at T2T and what these coaches have brought. MV Young does bring that international indie flavor. This is the type of guy that can teach you how to survive in a cutthroat world. Ganon Jones Jr. is a guy who can teach you how to get on TV. That's what these two are in that mixed match of styles, but they're both equally as great.
And with the both of them here, the students are lucky enough to learn both sides of it.
Oh,
These are just two sides of professional wrestling. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, but there's something to learn from both of these, and every eye in the house is looking in the ring right now. Bounce against the ropes. Oh, big shoulder tackle down. And MV Young
smart.
Might want to take it on the outside.
Yeah, that's smart. Break the momentum, but also look, the outside is MV's friend, and I think Ganon Jones Jr. knows that.
And I was about to say that MV Young is used to those bar fight brawls. He wants to take it all the way to Dottie Block. He wants to fight amongst his people, and Ganon Jones says, I want to fight in this ring.
Yeah.
I want the 1, 2, 3. We can't do that out there.
Yeah, and Ganon, as a near-decade pro, understands that. Yeah. Understands what MV Young's trying to do, and he's not going to fall for it. And notice this, as the tag team as well of TME, Ganon was always the more level-headed of the two. Duke was always the little bit more of the violence guy, the big guy. Ganon calls the plays. He's very strategic. He knows what's going on.
Can Ganon Jones Jr. level the playing field against MV Young?
Yes.
So far, he has.
I definitely think so.
Oh, a big senton just as I say that. The KOP back on top again.
Yeah, and that's what MV Young does great, is that tandem offense with himself. He's like his own tag team partner. It's 1-2, 1-2 combinations.
A team we could all get behind, except for my friend Dustin Alberti, is those buckos. Oh! Back body drop down here. Slowing the pace down. Yeah. Now, as I mentioned before, MV Young is no stranger to those bar fights, no stranger to wrestling rough and tumble. Just had a big match against Akira not too long ago for New Fear City. That's the type of atmosphere that MV Young is used to. Ganon Jones, if MV takes him to that place, can Ganon Jones keep up with that?
And I think right now what we're seeing, this pace of this match has been the most interesting to me. We're not seeing either one of them speed it up. Because I really do think that both came into the mindset of don't make the first mistake.
Oh, great point, Marcus. And so far, they created space between each other. And when they thought was an opportune moment to attack, that's when they go for it. They don't want to make that mistake because your first mistake may also be your last.
Yeah, and look, MV took a little risk with that tandem offense, right to that senton. And now he's got Ganon where he wants him, but MV's no fool. He knows that this isn't full control. That Ganon Jones Jr. can and will take advantage of any mistakes he makes in this situation.
MV Young throwing Ganon's head into that top turnbuckle.
And that's, right there is MV Young's game and where I think he has the advantage, which is the strike game.
Ooh, yeah.
Ganon Jones Jr., great striker. MV Young, arguably the best striker in the region.
MV Young's all about that all Japan Pro style. You know, he wants to beat you with those forearms. He wants to beat you with those fists.
And he can
throw his weight at you.
He can absorb as much damage as he can give out, too. And that's what makes him so dangerous. Ganon, a great striker, but MV Young just really lives in that striking world.
And both of these two are pretty agile for their size, too. Pop a power bomb, flipping around, and going into that next scary, just levels him with a knee.
That might be it.
I think you're right. 2 and 3. Oh!
That was MV Young's mistake right there, and Ganon took advantage of it, and that knee strike was all knee right on the button, and MV Young able to withstand that, and now Ganon's going to go into full control, and where is he going to go? Go to the outside, maybe going up?
And pardon my French and my indifference, but Ganon Jones Jr. could honestly really need a win here at 880 Wrestling. Last month, unfortunately, TME against the Fourth Line. The Fourth Line defeated them. They're their inaugural champions. And I'm sure Ganon has that in mind as he goes to the head coach of this organization.
Oh, big shot there. Ganon not moving entirely fast up those top ropes. And I'm going to go on a limb here. And I think when MV Young hit that senton, he might have separated one of Ganon's ribs or done something, because Ganon is moving slower than I would expect in this pacing.
At the very least, he knocked the wind right out of him.
Yeah.
He's going to scratch and claw his eyes, too.
He has continuously gone to those ribs. You can see he continues to push on it, and he hits the superplex.
Second row!
That could be it.
He's
Transition.
Is he holding on, Mark? He's going to hold on from again. Oh!
Tandem offense from MV Young. Cover.
Again, that rough and tumble style. Could this be the victory for the KOP? No. Very close.
I think a little more weight on that cover on those ribs might have got it done.
Yeah.
But I think Ganon Jones Jr. got hurt, and the wind has been knocked out of him. And if I'm MV Young, it's time to push the pace.
And I'll tell you what, Marcus.
Unless he hasn't noticed.
Each of these competitors are taking their time. They don't want any quick win. They don't want any nefarious tactics.
No.
They just want a clean, good professional wrestling match to prove who is, tonight, the better professional wrestler.
Yeah, and MV Young making...
Oh, by the hair there. And just as I say that.
Yeah, well, look, he's making Ganon carry his weight. Try and work on that midsection, trying to work on the cardio. And MV Young staying in full control, staying at the pace that he wants to stay at.
Slowing the pace down
But
is MV Young, waiting
smart,
for Ganon to get to his feet.
Ganon expending all of that energy, getting himself up. MV Young didn't pick up Ganon Jones Jr. He let Ganon Jones Jr. use all of his energy to get up, and now he's driving him right into the ropes.
So we were talking so far, it's been tit for tat, but now MV Young using different tactics, and the audience have noticed. I mean, this is about bragging rights, Marcus.
Sure.
Whoever wins this match has bragging rights from now until whenever in the future. This is Ganon Jones All-Star Weekend, but could MV Young be the All-Star tonight is the question.
MV Young is not going to get disqualified. He might be pushing the envelope, and we're starting to see the crowd head towards Ganon a little more, but another big knee strike.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I don't see either of these competitors being disqualified. Referee George Ross knows the importance of this
Absolutely
match,
not.
and he's going to let it go.
Yeah, this is one of those matches you just kind of let ride. Now, you try to keep control. I'm not saying George Ross is just going to let them do whatever they want. He's the official in there. He's going to try and take command. But
there's going to be one winner, though.
Absolutely.
Oh! Big clothesline by Ganon Jones Jr. here, lighting him up. Oh, big front forearm. Bounce against the ropes.
Caught him.
Oh, black hole slam!
And I think Ganon Jones Jr. cover.
2 and 2.
I think
almost a 3.
I think Ganon Jones Jr. realized that the pace of this match wasn't serving him and just upped it to be able to get back control of this. That pace was not serving him well, and Ganon was saying, I got to change the pace. I got to do something different. And now MV Young realizes that, going to change the pace, going to slow it down.
In a different way.
And go right to the outside. Inside.
Oh, Ganon's going to chase him, but MV is going to
Smart.
duck out of the way.
Smart.
Over the top rope. Oh!
PK. Woof. That would make the Riverhounds jealous.
And it does. Ganon has been duped to the outside of the ring, and MV Young back in control once again, and this is where MV Young likes to play house. Out in his audience, there's so many things he could pick up and throw at him. This dirty floor, beer everywhere.
Yeah.
Ganon, MV Young.
And this is where MV thrives, where he's not contained by the ropes. where he can be a little free. He feels a little more energy when he's outside the ring.
It's also not contained by the rules.
Correct. And look, the ropes constrain MV in that you can use them to your advantage, but
a red shot there. I think that was a beer can to the head. I don't know that MV was rocked a little bit. I don't know that he knows where he is.
That's not the first beer can to the head I think MV Young's taken in his career. Won't be the last.
Fair enough. Oh.
Big shot to the back.
Looks like a double axe handle of sorts. Ganon in control again. Oh, whipped around. You guys better move out of the way. The KOP and the All-Star on attack at 880 Wrestling tonight for this All-Star weekend. Pushing Ganon back into the ring.
And I gotta say, MV Young a little chirpier with the crowd. I think there is something that he wants to prove that's
dominance is the word.
Well, look, maybe
he wants to prove his dominance to his people, to his students.
There is a level of this professional, animosity of which style is better. But Ganon able to get that boot up, but super kick from MV Young.
Oh, off the back there. Oh,
no, big up.
Looking for maybe a Samoan drop or something. Oh, kind of like that. Combination platter moonsault for the All-Star. 2-0. So very close.
When I say that Ganon Jones Jr. has everything in the bag, it's a Finley roll mixed with a springboard acai moonsault from the corner. This guy has all the tools in the bag.
Some say a 5-tool player, right?
He really is. Yeah. He finds ways to bring out new tools all the time.
I'm not much of a handyman myself, but I'm sure Ganon is. Oh, big back elbow. Front forearm there.
And now the pace is quickened, and that's for Ganon Jones Jr.'s benefit.
Reversal, in comes MV Young, over the top.
Oh!
Over the ropes.
Into that wall.
Hanging in there. Yeah, it's kind of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater here. This whole environment is a part of our wrestling ring. There we go. Man, you could hear that dropkick echo off these walls here. Again, thank you for joining us. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, IndyWrestling.us. This is Ganon Jones Jr. versus MV Young. MV Young in the yellow tights. Ganon Jones Jr. in the blue and black singlet style almost. You can watch over 50 episodes of 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fights right here live.
This crowd's starting to come alive, and it is for Ganon Jones Jr. right now.
Yeah, listen to him heat up a little bit. Of course, they got to 10 to reach to their feet here.
There's an 8, both up.
Oh, duck under the clothesline. Oh, German suplex, the cover. Oh, nope. He's going to hang on. He's going to hang on. Oh, flip around. Oh, shades of Reese Hayes at Saito suplex. And speaking of Reese Hayes, amateur wrestler again puts his 880 championship on the line against the Money Dragon, Angelo Carter, in our main event, so stick around after the break. Eye to eye again in a big clothesline. Knocking the wind out of the KOP.
And this has been 50-50 almost the entire way through. And it's just these hard shots. They're putting all of their effort in and just draining their tanks on every shot.
The offense here has been spread. And to your credit, Marcus, each of these individuals have controlled the pace to the match to their liking. But it's not been for a long, extended period of time.
No.
You have a couple minutes when somebody's up, another couple minutes, another person's up. It's been neck and neck and even.
Yeah, and I think that's a credit to both of these individuals as veterans. They don't panic when they are down. They stay in the game, they find their opportunities, and they know not to panic when you're up or when you're down. It's going to be a game of runs.
They know each other's strengths, possibly. They know each other's weaknesses. And when you're in the ring against somebody like that, you have to pull out all the stops, and that's what they're trying to do.
Again,
pace.
Trying to right now, but MV Young.
Uh-oh. Kick him. What's this? Has him up. Oh, big power bomb. And the cover. 2 and ooh. kicks out the KOP.
Yeah, he is shocked at that.
That's the most shock we've seen.
I think Envy Young thought that was it.
Yeah. Sure, Envy Young had that in his back pocket. What is up now on the back here, slipping off the back. Oh, goal! Double arm DDT plants him. 2 in, and that's it.
Your winner of the match, Ganon Jones Jr.
At Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Ganon is victorious over the King of Pittsburgh, Envy Young.
Yeah,
what a match, Mark.
As I said, it was all about who made that first mistake. And Envy Young made that mistake of getting hooked in that double arm DDT, and that's all it took. One big shot was all it took.
Living up to the expectations of what we thought this could be. Capacity crowd cheering for both of our head coaches. What a first half of show that was. Stay tuned. The fourth line will be defending those tag team championships against Gianni and Lawless of the Dangerous Knights crew. But right now, a little celebration from Ganon in the ring. Staring into each other's eyes in this moment. There we go. Brothers in arms, Envy Young, Ganon Jones Jr. It's good to see it. And what a big win for Ganon.
Huge win, and Ganon Jones Jr. kicking off 2024 with a big solo victory. Envy Young, look, we're not used to seeing Envy Young on the loser's end of the purse here at 880 Wrestling. So that is a big win, but it's not one of those wins that you didn't see coming, because Ganon Jones Jr. is that type of high-level performer that it's not a surprise that he can go toe-to-toe with the King of Pittsburgh.
Well, folks, please stick around. I believe we'll be going into intermission shortly here. So yes, we are going
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be enjoying a short intermission. And when we come back, the 880 tag titles on the line, the 880 heavyweight title on the line. Please make sure you hit the merch stand, get yourself something to drink, and we will be right back.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, have fun. We will be back. This is Toddy Tondera. We'll be back for the second half.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Keith Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. I wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder.
I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling in this case.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay,
on
you
my
can take
team.
Johnny. You can take Johnny.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a
grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling in this case.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay,
on
you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
If you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's
a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first. Amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling in space.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay,
on
you
my
can take
team.
John. You can take John.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
If you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder.
I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
It's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestler in these days.
All right. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No. I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay, you
my
can take
team.
Johnny.
I don't want Johnny.
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Keith Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's grinder, I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet, line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire, network, think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder.
I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
Alright, it's my building, so I'm gonna pick first amateur wrestler.
Whoa. This is my show. This is Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend. I get the first pick, and I want amateur wrestling these days.
Alright. Casey Warr.
Let me get Gianni.
Brohemoth.
Brohemoth? Whoa. I wanted Brohemoth.
You get Murphy. I get Brohemoth.
No.
Okay.
I wanted Brohemoth.
Okay,
on
you
my
can take
team.
Johnny. You can take
Ganon Jones Jr.'s All-Star Weekend, Friday, January 26th at 880 Fifth Avenue in New Kensington.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Hello everyone, Dungeon Master Bearcat Haught here, and previously on Top Rope Tabletop, the gang we know and love as Shadowclaw liberated the dock city of Moran from the tyrannical rule of the mayor, Eustace Edkins, with the help of a new party member by the name of Denlin, a paladin of the Raven Queen. But that's not all they have to do here at Moran. They have to sail the seas, traverse the watery depths, and find the lair of an ancient evil, an aboleth known as Girodon, and take the water gem of fate. Wish them the best. May a watery grave not fall upon them. We'll see you Friday, February the 2nd, live, 7 p.m. See you soon.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet, line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire, network, think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's up.
Second half of the Ganon Jones All-Star Weekend. Couple people I'd like to thank. First, Sidekick Media Services. All right then, our next bout, scheduled for one fall.
Wait, we're not.
It's for the 880 championships.
We're back, Marcus.
Who's
Tag
said?
titles on the line.
Who said?
Toddy Tondera back here with Marcus Mann, 880 Wrestling, Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend. We have the tag team titles on the line. And out comes these freaks.
Oh, hey! We found DeVille.
Well, from what I understand, Marcus Mann, Frank DeVille has been partying in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And he has a vacation house that he comes and goes.
Is that where Chris LaRusso is?
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
I just picked that up right now. Oh, we got business cards.
Maybe in cahoots a little.
Look, Dangerous Knights crew, David Lawless. This is what we'll call tonight, what, Plan B?
Yeah, Plan B.
And David Lawless always has a Plan B, a Plan C. He's a smart guy. Look, David Lawless is the exact example of why you don't want to hire an attractive attorney.
Yeah.
You want a smart attorney.
He's making it look fake, look. GME, Frank DeVille, David Lawless. David Lawless, former 880 champion. GME, former 880 champion. They've been draped in gold before, and they're going after the fourth line tonight for those tag team titles.
And look, I know it's early on. It's the first, big show 2024. But I will say this. If Dangerous Knights crew can win the tag titles, they both would become the first ever Grand Slam champions in 880 history.
That is a great point. Now, for those new to 880 wrestling, these guys have been plaguing 880 wrestling since its beginning. At some point, David Lawless was even in control of this company, and for Marcus and I, and a lot here, those were some dark, dark days.
Yeah, it took everything in MV Young and 880's power to get control, to get the title off Gianni. And look, tag team gold would look just as great. And I think if you're GME, you had the successful 2023, kick out 2024, get those tag team titles, maybe make another year run as the tag team champions. That's got to be the goal.
And GME has been injected with the poison of the Dangerous Knights crew, and regardless if we like it or not, it's got a bright future.
Absolutely. And I think that was their contractually mandated length of an entrance that they had to have.
The A880 War Zone is on attack. A couple of blood drinkers on Dottie Block this evening. It's the fourth line. Marcus, when these two get out there, this place turns into a zoo. Everybody goes Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's not just Oakland that's a zoo. It is Dottie Block. And I gotta say, we've talked a lot with MV Young about what it means to have a home court advantage, a home field advantage here at 880. And I think you're really seeing it with the fourth line. These are two guys that, in my opinion, in most towns in America, if they took on the main event, they would have been underdogs, and main event probably comes out with a victory. But here, in 880, where they have built their home field, they start becoming unbeatable.
These two are two of the strongest competitors we have, and it is home ice advantage for Casey Warr and Brandon St. James. It's an animal of a different color when you're against the fourth line in 880 wrestling in this building, and that's what the DNC has to overcome this evening.
Yeah, look. David Lawless, GME, have had their success in this building. They are no strangers to success in here. But, like I said, the crowd is hot. Fourth line looks so far with those belts around their waist, unbeatable.
Now, all 4 individuals in this match have found success in the ring, but they've all done it a little bit different, especially the DNC. You can't say that good deeds and courage got them the goal like it did with the 4th line.
No, absolutely. You're 100% right.
Let's get this going.
I'm worried with intros. This might blow up before anyone even says a name.
Can't believe Frank DeVille and Brandon St. James are in the same ring again.
And it is for the 880 Tag Team Championships. Introducing first from the motherland, this is the Italian strongman Gianni Michael Emricko. His tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen, help me introduce, accompanied to the ring by Frank DeVille, the Gavel, David Lawless, Esquire. And their opponents, first, here's Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James. And his tag team partner, he is the Muay Thai maniac, Casey Warr. And collectively, they are the reigning, defending 880 Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th line.
What a beautiful hometown reaction.
And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Brad Mitchell.
Jeez, the energy in this building to start Act 2, Marcus.
Yeah.
I wish I could jump up and down. The Muay Thai maniac, BSJ. They've been plagued by the DNC, as we all have. What it must feel like for David Lawless and Gianni to have this whole building against them.
Look, they're used to it. As I said, they know what it is.
Oh, here we go. I guess, yep, Aleo with the bell there. And on attack, things breaking down early. Who's going to start this off? I think everyone is, huh?
Well, yeah, we just got a bell, but we're going to have to get some control pretty quick.
Oh, goodness. 2 former world champions against our tag team champions at Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend. Bounce against the rope, stuck under the clothesline. There we go, double shoulder tackle. Now with control of the match, here comes the 4th line. Oh! And they're all about the heavy riffs and open ice hits, and that's what we're seeing. Shades of Kevin Hatcher and Darius Kasparaitis, dare I say.
Yeah, taking full control of the 4th line, now has hooked up, maybe a double bulldog.
Oh, double bulldog! And the Dangerous Knights crew is on retreat.
And look, the 4th line has been a great team as far as communication. They have grown over the last year. They are talking, they are understanding. They know when to move.
Oh, until they're intercepted by the Italian strongman and the gavel. Are those some, is he breaking it down? I don't know they listened to ska before in their whole life.
I don't think so.
It's called two-stepping, folks.
The only ska that David Lawless knows is the theme song to America's Funniest Home Videos.
And I'm sure both of us were still curious where these folks were on January 6th.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea. Look, here's the one big advantage that the Dangerous Knights crew has, and it is David Lawless. They're talking about a 10-year veteran, a guy who's wrestled up and down the East Coast for multitudes of organizations, won championships, won tag team championships, has won everything. Oh, wait, this could be it already.
Oh, they call that one Sleuthfoot in the cover, 2. Oh,
Only a 2 count. I was going to say, David Lawless is a wily veteran. He knows how to take advantage of not just the rules, but any situation. And look, right there, just going right to the eyes.
Well, there is something very sinister about David Lawless. As you said, Marcus, David Lawless has been around. He's won a lot of championships. He's now in it just to watch the world burn.
Oh, absolutely. Now, this speed by Casey Warr.
Bouncing against the ropes, ducking under here. Oh, big boot by the black and red Dynamite. Oh.
Positioning Lawless where he wants him.
Oh, big clothesline there. And the quick cover here, BSJ. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Now, look, fourth line able to weather that storm of that eye poke and get back to their game.
And still to come, Brohemoth and Juny Underwood. We got a lot of action in our second half.
Wow,
Frank DeVille, look, grabbing on BSJ's leg.
And that was just enough.
Crushing boot.
For GME to get that boot in.
And Frank DeVille and Brandon St. James, the bad blood between the two has been overflowing for over a year. Frank DeVille shows up and does whatever he wants. I'm sure BSJ wants to meet him in the ring.
And Casey Warr, the energy getting too much into him, and he's got to get out of the ring.
Making a cover here. Oh, just a 1 count. Brandon St. James kicks out here.
And that was smart by Casey Warr. Took some time getting out of the ring so his partner didn't get pinned after a 3-on-1 beatdown.
Tag in comes Gianni, Michael Emricko, the Italian strongman. Bigger every week. Look at that boot, just grinding it into the neck of BSJ in the ring.
Now Lawless.
Oh.
Look, this is what David Lawless brings. It's positioning, it's understanding where the referee is. It is smart. And look, Toddy, I am a veteran of this industry. When I was Brandon St. James's age, when I was Casey Warr's age, it was, look, we're the young guns, it's our time, it's the way to do things. And now as I'm a little older, I understand what experience really brings to the table. And Lawless is continuing to show it. And his tutelage of GME has proved it as well.
Now look, GME, Brandon St. James, Casey Warr, they started in professional wrestling together. But as we said before, like Ganon and MV, they've went their separate ways.
Yes.
These three individuals couldn't be more different. Casey Warr, BSJ, they're from the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
GME, under the tutelage of David Lawless and Frank DeVille, has been brought up kind of a different way.
Let's cover here. Only a 2 count. Look, we talked earlier about, MV Young is going to teach you how to survive in a tank of sharks on independent wrestling. Ganon Jones Jr. is going to teach you how to get in front of people that want to see you on TV. David Lawless, what he teaches you is out of a book that no one really truly knows.
Unless you're the gavel. Oh. Just walking him like a dog and down. Huge. Here's the cover. 2. Oh. Big leg drop there.
Yeah, kick out, and Lawless hit the leg drop right after that kick out. Look, you could say which style is better. Is it Ganon Jones Jr.'s TV style? Is it MV Young's? We had that match earlier. What David Lawless is showing is his tutelage gets you the youngest champion in 880 history.
Correct.
It works.
We'll see what style works tonight. The tag team titles on the line. And right now, the Frank DeVille factor is not helping anything. I wish one of the Steel City Killers was out there. This is a 3-on-2 match. Maybe the Dangerous Knights crew would take an L in a 2-on-2, but a 3-on-2, who knows? Do we have new champs? We'll see.
Frank DeVille is making his presence felt.
David Lawless tagged back into this match. Oh, I think that middle finger was for us. That's nice.
Well, maybe not me.
Oh. Oh, big boot. Brandon St. James fighting them both off. Oh, tornado DDT. Up and down. Gianni is out.
But Brandon St. James has got to crawl his way to the corner and get the energy of a line change right now.
The Grinders doing what they do best here. Casey standing on that bottom rope for some leverage. GME dusting the cobwebs out of his brain. David Lawless standing up here. GME trying to reach out. Let's see here. Oh, here comes Casey. In comes Lawless. The thumper. The southpaw. Casey Warr is in there. Oh, those headhunter kicks.
I think Casey Warr is looking for more people to kick.
Oh, big back elbow. And you can hear these folks. They want Warr, and they're getting it. Man, I would hate to be in there with a pissed off Casey Warr, and that's what we're looking at right now, Marcus.
Yeah, look. Casey Warr and Brandon St. James definitely have something to prove. And he's going to try and do it right there.
Oh!
More Bulldogs.
And here's the cover. 2. Oh, the fourth line almost retaining those tag team titles. Not so fast. Again, thank you for joining us in the chat on YouTube, Twitch, share on your socials. I'm Toddy Tondera. I'm with Marcus Mann here. IndyWrestling.us, the fourth line, and the Dangerous Knights crew battling for our championship titles. Oh! Coming around up on the top of his shoulders. Oh!
And David Lawless using that knee brace. I got to it before I could, Toddy. I was going to say, that steel knee brace is a weapon in David Lawless's hands.
We've seen David Lawless pick up victories with that BSJ smartly rolling out, but unfortunately, it has left Casey Warr all alone in up and down. Oh! Rolling ace cutter there. 2 and oh, not so fast. Well, of course, this is going to bring Frank DeVille to the apron.
Yeah, there's an argument that they want to make right now about that count, and that's frustration. That's not trying to work a referee. That's just frustration right now.
A little 2-on-1. Oh, a boot to Lawless's face. GME doesn't seem to have the intention to do that. His mentor, David Lawless, oh! And a knee has GME spinning out of control that leaves David Lawless in the ring with the fourth line.
Well, I don't know for how long, because Brandon St. James is eyeing up perhaps a dangerous landing.
Stage dive on the GME. Satan's favorite saint, the favorite of most out here. Meanwhile, David Lawless left alone on that top turnbuckle. Is he looking for a suplex down? Oh, stage dive swanton!
Cover.
And the cover by the champs. 2. Bring them up, baby. Fourth line win.
Your winners of the match, and still the 880 Tag Team Champions, Brandon St. James, Casey Warr. This is the fourth line.
The fourth line retaining over the Dangerous Knights crew. And I'll tell you what, the cracks in the crew are starting to show, Marcus.
Yeah, we talked about how much the fourth line has come together as a tag team. Their communication on point. Dangerous Knights crew, their communication has not been the same, dare I say, since the World Series. It has been months of this kind of, who's in charge, who's taking the lead, miscommunication.
Boy, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, and look, Casey Warr and Brandon St. James are going to take advantage and pick up another huge victory in the resume. And I don't know who's going to take on this tag team anytime soon.
The Wildflowers, Catfight, anyone from Brooklyn, Cleveland. And that's what Brandon is alluding to. The champions retain tonight. Dangerous Knights crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our next contest, we'd like to thank a few people. First, up here, Sidekick Media Services, which streams live on IndyWrestling.us. Remember, hashtag 880 All-Star. And of course, returning from injury this evening, lead commentator Toddy Tondera.
Thanks, Steve.
And he is alongside Marcus Mann.
I don't know that I hear I don't know that I hear them, Marcus.
Good for you, Toddy.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
You hear that one, John?
And of course, my man Aleo, the dream of sound. Let's give it up for him.
That's the brains.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the lyrical gangster, Matt Antonucci, you're ringing out for the evening.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for being here for 880 Wrestling.
And as we head to our next bout, scheduled for one fall.
You ready for this thumping, Marcus? We've seen so much tonight, and now a big bear is quite hungry against the Pyro Prince.
Introducing first, from wherever he wakes up, weighing in at he doesn't really care. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pyro Prince, Juny Underwood.
Now, speaking about people we've seen grow, Marcus, the Pyro Prince, Juny Underwood, ended up on our doorstep. Of course, he's from anywhere he wakes up. He's gone one-on-one with MV Young 4, 5, 6 times. He likes to start little fires everywhere, and the progression of what we've seen, he's really sick and sadistic. He used to wear a crown even.
Well, yeah, look, I've been curious to see what Juny Underwood has under his, quote-unquote crown over the last couple months. Yeah. Just because after that feud with MV Young, I wanted to see where he went, what his next plan was. This is a guy that I've never seen without a plan.
His opponent.
He's from a dark place. Oh, this place is about to get unglued.
He hails from level 4, tipping the scales at 50,000 megapixels. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gigabyte Grizzly Brohemoth!
Big Bro doesn't seem very happy to be in the same ring as Juny Underwood. But Juny is prepared for the fight of his life, and I believe everybody knows it. Of course, Big Brohemoth down 30, 40 pounds, in the best shape of his career for tonight. Second half crowd is more rowdy than the first.
Well, the IC lights are starting to kick in that the Anderson brothers have been handing out.
Oh, which reminds me, I got a drink myself. Forgot all about that. Cheers to you, Marcus.
Absolutely. Now, Juny Underwood starting out with Brohemoth. And this is one of these matches, Toddy, where you don't need me on color commentary to tell you the strategy.
Yeah.
If I'm Juny Underwood, I don't let Brohemoth catch me. That's it.
There is a speed advantage. You may even say there's a speedball advantage for Juny Underwood, taught by, of course, famously Speedball Mike Bailey. And we've seen Juny Underwood evolve into what he is today. He's been aligned with the Dangerous Knights crew. He's been aligned with all the baddies of 880 Wrestling. And Brohemoth has stood firmly against all these baddies. And tonight, Brohemoth is hungry.
Juny Underwood, so far,
is this smart?
Well, he's trying
this smart strategy?
Just trying to stay out of Brohemoth's way and now to the floor.
I don't know if you want to make Big Bro angry, but so far it's helping out Juny.
And now Brohemoth to the floor and Juny Underwood inside. And I think Juny might just be trying to get Brohemoth upset, which is very easy to do. Brohemoth isn't someone who stays even-keeled for very long.
I think Bro's had enough of this. Sheesh, Juny, I don't know. Of course, Top Rope Table, Top Dungeons and Dragons, IndyWrestling.us. But our own Dragon is looking to finally get his paws on Juny, but Juny keeps ducking him. And there we go.
And now, using the ropes as an advantage, trying to just take straight into Brohemoth. Shots to the head, and Juny got caught. Woo!
Oh, throws him across the world.
And this is what Brohemoth can do. It is his size, it is his strength, that is his advantage. And he's just throwing, and Juny Underwood's not a small person.
And this is what we thought would happen if he caught him, and he certainly did.
Yeah, Juny did not want this to happen. And now Bro with another overhead T-bone.
Juny doesn't know where he is right now. This is your classic David versus Goliath, but in this case, I think that the opposing side
Yeah, the crowd is very much into Goliath.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. Yeah, no one wants to see the little man win this one. But Juny Underwood, like I said, he's the guy who comes in with a plan. I don't think he's just doing this for any reason. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, big down to the canvas there. You can hear that thump echo off the walls. And of course, our main event still to come. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes defending that championship against Angelo Carter, the Money Dragon. But right now, Juny holds himself on the apron in a big forearm strike, has Juny down. Uh-oh, what's this gonna look like? Big Bro gets the ropes. Oh, gets caught up. Oh, smart move by Underwood.
Juny smartly now going up top. Brohemoth is caught up.
This is going to look dangerous. Oh, drop kick down.
Using to his advantage, and now look out.
Oh,
drop kick through the middle and bottom rope. And now Juny Underwood's going to go again.
He's setting little fires everywhere and through the ropes, but he's caught by Big Brohemoth. Picking him up. What? Oh, it's going to go right for the side of that turnbuckle, but...
And now, Juny's got another idea.
They didn't need to yell at our audience like that.
Wedges Brohemoth into the wall.
Now, Juny Underwood...
And right to the stairs.
Despite what he openly admits, he does have some respect for 880 Wrestling because he keeps coming back. And the superstars of 880 Wrestling, he does whatever he can to get under their skin. And part of it, honestly, I believe is from respect.
Yeah, look, he definitely was trying to get under Brohemoth's skin. And some of the strategy...
By the hair there.
Yeah, some of the strategy by Juny Underwood, he's so unorthodox. Look out. Brohemoth's just so strong.
Up over the back there. Oh! Big kick by Juny Underwood.
Shotgun and Brohemoth into the post.
Oh, is he looking for that kill shot? Oh!
Oh!
Goodness!
Turnbuckle and post, and Brohemoth is out.
Now, I hate to mention this, but Big Brohemoth has smacked his head on the stairs once upon a time here. Blood everywhere. I hope that's not the same case in this persuasion. I think Juny Underwood's okay with a count out here.
Yeah, he's actually actively doing this. And look, Juny Underwood is taking it to Brohemoth, making Brohemoth
slide under.
Use a lot of energy. And I think Brohemoth, you talked about his journey. He has lost weight, but I think Juny Underwood is doing jump jacks, thinks, if I can keep this match going, the longer it goes.
Big kick to the head there.
I'm going to wear out the big man.
Oh, is he going to wear him out here in the cover? Oh, just a one.
Just the one.
Oh, double stomp to the back of the neck.
Another shot.
1, 2, and 3. No!
2 count only.
I thought that was going to be it. Juny Underwood on top of Big Brohemoth, now smiling, snickering like a weirdo.
Well, I think he knows what he's doing is working. Brohemoth, big guys have to carry more weight. And the longer matches go for bigger wrestlers, the more it favors someone like Juny Underwood.
Down again, eyeing him up. Oh, is that a kick? It's a knee?
Yeah,
something in between.
Knee shin all the way right in.
Again, you could check out Thursday Night Fights every Thursday, 8 p.m. for free. But I'm hoping that Brohemoth can make another Thursday. Right now, the tactics of Juny Underwood. Oh.
2 count only.
Just a 2 count.
Juny a little frustrated that Bro's still in this.
Now, in talking about the 880 World Championship, a victory for each of these competitors could possibly put them in line. Now, the winner of Reese and Angelo, yet to be determined, but I'm sure both of them are watching on.
Yeah, because I think this... Uh-oh. He got caught!
Big choke slam, sit out choke slam.
Yeah, but Brohemoth not able to capitalize. And I got to be honest with you, Toddy, I think this strategy from Juny Underwood is working.
Unfortunately, it seems to have worked, and
he's taking Brohemoth out to deeper and deeper waters to see if Bro can survive. And Bro running on adrenaline. This might be his best shot right now.
And as this match goes on, yeah, you would favor Juny. So I'm sure the big Brohemoth is looking to take it into the next gear here. Oh!
Another shot. Brohemoth.
Oh.
Taking control. Running on full adrenaline. Trying to empty the gas tank.
Big clothesline. Of course, this past year, Enjoy Wrestling had Brohemoth on their roster against Mr. Grimm. Oh! And speaking about Grimm, it was almost looking grim for Juny Underwood there.
Yeah, and Brohemoth thought that
he
this
can't
was
get frustrated now.
No, especially with where he's at. He can't. The more adrenaline and the more anger that Brohemoth tags into, the more it favors Juny Underwood, because that's all energy that Brohemoth is expending. And if Juny can withstand it, he's got Brohemoth. Look out!
Whoop. Oh, flipping over the back, landing on, his feet, chopping down the tree again, and then a kick to the side of the head. Oh, again to the back of the neck.
Stomp to the back of the head. But Brohemoth didn't go down. And another. Oh, no.
He caught him. Big power bomb. Rolling him up, 2 and 3. No.
I gotta tell you, Toddy, if Brohemoth had more on that cover,
had more weight.
But Brohemoth is using every bit of adrenaline that he's got to try and take out Juny Underwood. But Juny has really taken Brohemoth off his game.
Brohemoth thinking, what do I have to do to put the unfriendly fire starter away? First time one-on-one between these two.
Ripcord headbutt.
They both like to talk their talk, but who is going to walk the walk at the end of the night? I don't know if anybody's going to be able to talk, let alone walk.
And Brohemoth trying to tap in, trying to muster up anything left.
He's calling out for that big MMD. We've seen it end a lot of matches.
It's over, but Juny going to the mouth.
Oh, he's grabbing onto that top rope. He's just holding on for dear life, so Big Bowser, has to let go. A reversal of a different kind, just grabbed onto the ropes, and now he's on the second rope there.
Kick, Brohemoth right to the face, but it's not enough. And Juny Underwood go to that fish hook of Brohemoth's mouth to get over to the corner. Juny's trying to do anything he can to win this match right now.
Juny sitting on that top turnbuckle. Brohemoth looking to dead eyes into the camera. I think he's thinking of what's going to put Juny Underwood away. What are we about to see right here? Got him around the neck there. Juny Underwood punching at those ribs. Oh. This just is not going to end well. I just have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this isn't a spot Brohemoth wants to be in, I don't think. Juny Underwood way more comfortable up on that top rope. Brohemoth trying to catch balance. But
our friends in the front row better watch themselves too.
Oh, and now biting.
Oh, he's biting.
Juny Underwood doing anything to win right now. Look out.
Oh, big front drop kick.
But look out!
Back up.
Slide through.
Oh, big kick.
And now, got the big man up!
Holy crow!
Rolling through. And
big boy Meteora after the middle finger and covering. 2 and Juny Underwood wins. Yikes.
Winner of the match, the Pyro Prince, Juny Underwood.
The Pyro Prince once again victorious on Dottie Block over the bigger competitor, Brohemoth.
Look, Juny Underwood had a plan, came in, executed it to perfection, up until a point. Brohemoth showed me a lot. Brohemoth survived in deep waters with Juny Underwood, but Juny Underwood biting, clawing, anything he needed to do to get a victory.
definitely not the audience's favorite superstar, but once again, the tactics of Juny Underwood are successful with a victory this evening over Brohemoth. We still got a couple more left to go in the tank. Thank you again on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever you are. Big applause for Brohemoth. Always here, always ready to go. What a big victory for Juny. So we're going to get back into the ring here with Matt.
Our next bout of the evening is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
Marcus will be back a little bit later on, joined once again by Dustin Alberti. Welcome back, Dustin.
Hello, Toddy. I am back. Here we go.
So a couple
and
of
your
folks.
referee in charge of the square circle when we get things underway, Mr. Brad Mitchell.
So we are ready to go. A few superstars that you're very familiar with in this matchup, huh?
Very familiar with. There we go.
Big tag team action. Squaring up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening. And also coming up next after this, the 880 Heavyweight Championship up for grabs as amateur wrestler Reese takes on Angelo Carr.
That will be coming up right after this tag team match.
Of course, like I said, this is your co-main event of the evening. A tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
And we are set to go. Now, earlier this week here on Thursday Night Fights, we saw the Den of Desire, Marco, Narciso, and Honey Darling possibly recruit a new member of the Den of the Desire. And we're going to see that tonight, Dustin.
I'm very excited to see what they can do against my boys here. Members only.
Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, at a total combined weight of 350 pounds, Malcolm Cambridge and Calvin G. Lewis. They are the uncrowned 880 Tag Team Champions and the hottest team in the galaxy. This is Members Only.
3 members of the 27 Club led to the ring by a hobbling Neon Tarantino, Derek Dillinger. The uncrowned tag team champions, Dustin.
I don't know if you know this about members only, but they're basically the uncrowned tag team champions of everywhere they go.
Well, I guess I know that now.
They don't lose. If you've ever seen them lose, you did it.
Yeah, fair enough. I know recently they had great showings in Paradigm. Calvin G. Lewis, Malcolm Cambridge, members only. They have victories over the Wildflowers here. And a lot of our tag teams in the early days, but it's been a minute since we've seen members only. Seems like they grew up a little bit, huh?
Yeah, members only. They're getting in big shape. Malcolm Cambridge is over there talking about how big he's getting.
Of course, the Derek Dillinger factor.
Yes, he's very hurt. He said his knee was rolled up on during the pre-show match when Alex Bailey did the barrel roll. Might be hyperextended, possibly tore his MCL.
I'll keep an eye on that. But I will also keep an eye on these 3, the Den of Desires of Fate.
Honey Darling. This is borderline indecent. Marco Narciso.
Marco Narciso is out here with Honey Darling. Now Blizzy Blake will be in tow in a second here. Now from what I understand, the conversation between Blizzy Blake and the Den of the Desire went like this. Cucumber spa masks, vintage crossword puzzles, and a proposition. And that proposition is this tag match.
All right, I was wondering where proposition was going. But a lot of bad stuff happening in wrestling lately. Glad it was just a tag team match.
Yeah, ever look for a third? They're kind of interested in it.
Yeah.
Honey Darling, of course, the apple of our eyes, Marco Narciso. Marco's got to be 6'2", 6'3".
And introducing
now recently, Blizzy Blake has had a run at T2T Brooklyn, jumping off of balconies. Some call him the underboss. And out to the ring comes Blizzy Blake, baby. The crowd loves Blizzy.
They do. Crowd loves
Marco. Team Booker. This is Blizzy Blake. And collectively, they are known as the Den of Desire.
The DOD against members only on Dottie Block this evening. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, if you're on IndyWrestling.us, thank you for joining us. We got a couple more left here with Dustin Alberti. Of course, I'm Toddy Tondera. And I'm still keeping my eye on Derek Dillinger, that
he's hurt, Toddy.
Suspect.
You know a thing or two about Indy injuries. He's hurt.
And the best tag team in the galaxy on attack.
Uncrowned tag team champions, members only. Great.
All looking for a Collider, turns into a do-si-do.
Members only been at it for a few years now, tagging up. Marco and Blizzy just starting it. Let's see what happens here.
That's very true, Dustin. Now, members only have been a tag team for a long time. This is the first time that Blizzy and Marco are collectively teaming up.
There it is. So members only, therefore, will win this match. They know everything.
Ooh,
double
like shoulder tackle.
I don't like teamwork. I don't like that from two people who aren't a team, you know?
Oh! Could you do a cartwheel?
I can.
Oh, really?
I get you to do a front handspring.
I'll just do the elbow drop, then you can take care of that.
I'll do the cartwheel.
Oh!
Oh!
Big famouser. Here's the cover.
One.
Oh, referee Brad Mitchell in there.
Got down there a little quick. Might have been a 3 count there. Would have been a huge upset over the uncrowned tag team champions, Toddy.
Overhand right. Double team maneuver here against the ropes. Oh, hanging on. Blizzy flipped over the top rope right in front of Derek Dillinger, and here comes Marco.
Over the top. Hangs him up, stun gun.
Oh. The veterans in their own right with a German suplex. Wow, nobody manhandles Marco quite like that. Impressive, but just a 2 count so far.
I hope Derek's okay out there, Toddy. He looks like he's in a little bit of pain.
He looks like he's yelling, Dustin.
It's yelling in pain, hitting the
yelling
mat.
In pain.
It hurts
Got it.
So bad.
Got it.
But he's still out there with his boys. 27 Club. Here we go.
And of course, the 27 Club running roughshod at some point over 880 Wrestling. We've had to get the company back from them before. It's a whole deal.
Yeah, you guys lose the company a lot here.
Unfortunately, yeah. When you have DIY spaces, anybody could walk in and be like, I'm
them in charge. Yeah, uncrowned tag team champions.
Yeah. We let it all happen, unfortunately, huh?
Here it is.
Hanging him up to dry on that second rope. Choking the life out of Narciso, and there's Derek.
There it is. Look, that's the tag team ingenuity, and that's what it is to have Derek Dillinger in your corner.
Honey Darling, get his ass out of here.
Honey Darling could have helped, did not. Got to get in there with Derek Dillinger sometimes. I mean, he's hurt. Honey should be fine going after him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Honey Darling isn't. So come what may, she will defend Marco. She will defend Blizzy. But right now, members only. On top.
Just driving that foot through Marco.
Malcolm Cambridge in there. Strutting his stuff. Bounce against the ropes. Bounce back. Oh, back elbow.
What a back elbow. Like I said, getting bigger, showing that size.
Oh,
there it is. Look how big he is.
2. Ooh. Big guy energy, huh?
2 count. What do you mean big guy energy? Look at him. Huge.
Oh. Just a 1 count that time. I don't think you're going to get a win over the Den of Desire pinning somebody like that.
I will say, if he would have pinned him a little bit more, less casually, he probably would have won that match. Match would be over.
It's that cockiness of members only. Will it catch up with them tonight? We shall see.
Never has.
Still surprised you can do a cartwheel. Still thinking about that.
I'm a lot more agile than you would expect.
Respect.
That's what we do over at the AEW Academy.
Oh. Well, you can hear what we think about your home state.
Let me tell you something about Ohio. It's a great state. It's north of Pennsylvania, which means it's better than Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
above.
Sure.
That's how rankings work. Above means better.
Got it. And in the ring, Kelvin G. Lewis chirping his stuff, ripping at the eyes of Narcisso. Working through the pain is Narcisso.
Absolute textbook sleeper there. Marco's going out. He's going out. Look. Oh. Marco's going out.
Going out? I don't know. He's reached to his feet now. Bounce against the ropes. Oh, ducks the clothesline. Up and down.
Oh!
Planting.
Big power out of Marco.
Calvin is down. Marco is down. Can they get to their fresh tag team partners here? Reaching over is Calvin. Marco on the other side. Here comes Malcolm. And the tag to Blizzy Blake.
Blizzy.
Oh, drop
huge
kick.
Drop kick.
Oh, Inzaguri.
Stop up, Inzy.
There we go. Double dose of that. Oh. What does Blizzy have in store here? Oh, front drop kick of some sort. Here's a cover. Two.
Good cover, Toddy.
Very close.
That was a very good cover.
I hope Blizzy didn't tire himself out. He's operating like a stick of dynamite.
Smartly going to his own corner. Stay in that Den of Desire. That's a smart move.
And in from the Den is Marco.
A little bit of teamwork.
Oh! Tag team combination didn't work out. So Haught gets kicked by Marco. Meanwhile, Blizzy eats a European uppercut. Oh.
Big knee strike.
Oh,
Snapdragon.
Dominating.
Oh. Shining Wizard. There it is. It's over, Toddy.
Shining Wizard. 2. Oh. Not so fast,
I think
Dustin.
that was 3. I think it was 3.
I think that's 2. 1, 2.
I think that was 3.
1, 2. So this 27 club attitude, what is your opinion of it?
Look, I personally am much older than 27, so I can't be part of the 27 club.
Oh.
But, you do what you can. Oh, look at that. Great teamwork out of the Den.
They're trying to separate the members only so they can take the advantage. Big, helpful back elbow. And here we go.
Going for it again.
The underboss has liftoff. Hit around. Death the deal. Death the deal. Get the cover.
Oh, Blizzy's the legal man.
Blizzy's the legal man.
Over to the top.
Oh, frog splash. That's going to be it. 1.
Derek, he's hurt.
Oh, come on.
He's
this
hurt.
guy.
He's hurt.
2, 3, 4.
He's got
5.
KT tape on his knee. He's hurt.
Honey Darling in there begs to differ.
He's hurt. That's so
goodness.
disrespectful. He's a hurt.
Cut
That's
the
what happened.
feed.
Honey went to hit Derek. Derek is defending himself.
I can't watch this. Cut the feed on this Honey being choked, but here comes Marco.
Oh, caught. Oh, no. Oh, no, Derek.
How about
Derek.
that for a face full for Derek Dillinger, the Den of Desires of Faith, baby?
That's inappropriate. Derek, are you okay?
Referee Brad Mitchell assisting Derek Dillinger out of the ring, and some type of foreign object was used to blast Narciso
I didn't
in the
see
face.
it. I didn't see anything.
Oh, you didn't see that? Members
Here we
only taking control here.
Here we go.
Oh, and we've seen this before.
And big package pile driver sends him away.
Oh!
Across the knee.
This isn't going to end this way.
It's over.
Goodness.
That's right, Toddy. 27 Club all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the uncrowned 880 Tag Team Champions, members only.
It's okay, Toddy. We'll always have Baltimore.
Hey, you know what?
We'll always have Baltimore.
I may not agree with everything you say, but buddy, fuck the Ravens. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah. Dustin Alberti, folks, from the Cleveland area. He supports Derek Dillinger, Malcolm Cambridge, and Calvin G. Lewis in members only. Tag team opportunity for members only, but we still got a main event left to go. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes against the Money Dragon, Angelo Carter. Welcoming back Marcus Mann for our main event.
What I miss?
A lot of bad stuff. Members only in the 27 Club cheating.
What happened to Derek Dillinger? He's got a crutch.
That's what I want to know. What is happening with Derek Dillinger? I guess this is going to be a little celebratory, fun. Don't give me the double bird. Well, we got one more match ready to go. Oh, look, there's one person in our audience that appreciates these guys.
Yeah. That's a lot of celebrating, guys.
Well, as the storm calms, another is brewing. Our main event for the Neon Gold. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, IndyWrestling.us, pay attention now. The main event is on your hands. All right, we could go to the ring with our buddy Matt.
Now, after that, this is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall. And it is for the 880 Heavyweight Championship.
So Reese Hayes, the 880 champion, requested this match. He has said he's been watching the Money Dragon for a long time. Brandon St. James has been in there with him. Gianni has been in there with him. Now the Money Dragon goes one-on-one with Reese.
And I gotta say, Toddy, what a breath of fresh air it is here at 880 Wrestling. You have a champion that's calling out challengers.
Yeah, right.
Who wants to defend the title against the best, wants to pick out people and give them opportunities, as opposed to what we dealt with all of 2023, which was a Dangerous Knights crew that avoided the Cowpokes Pauls, the Reese Hayeses, and all of that.
The Money Dragon is a top talent any state. He is booked in wearing his father's jersey on the night of a title opportunity. Now Angelo Carter, of course, from T2T Brooklyn, a T2T OG. Been wrestling since 2020. He is the OG, and he's looking forward to Reese Hayes stepping up to him. How about that?
Well, look, T2T Brooklyn kind of has this originality mentality. They are the top of the top in their opinion. And T2T Pittsburgh has grown, but is a little bit of the younger brother. And I think Angelo wants to prove what the big sibling can do.
Had a chance to speak with Angelo Carter. He said, Reese came for me, and tonight, Reese is not only on my radar, but he's in my crosshairs. And here he comes. New amateur wrestler Reese Hayes t-shirts on sale today. Now watching Thursday night fights last night, Reese Hayes was in there. He says he's been in there with MV Young. He's been in there with Keith Haught. And like you said, to your credit, Marcus, he is a fighting champion, and he wants to challenge you to take that belt off of him. And tonight, let's see if Angelo can do that.
Yeah, that is changing the script as a champion, and I feel like that's what Reese Hayes needs to do. Reese Hayes has found his place in professional wrestling as an underdog. How do you be an underdog as the champion, as the top? Reese Hayes is finding that way, picking out people that are bigger and badder to defend that title again, keeping that underdog mentality all the way through 2024.
Now, if you're new to 880 Wrestling, unfortunately, Reese Hayes started his career with a massive losing streak, but since his first victory, he has not lost, and now he holds the gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the 880 Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Beverly Hills, California. He's the Moment, the Magic, the Money Dragon, Angelo Carr.
And what an entrance indeed for the Money Dragon.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 165 ready pounds. He is the reigning, defending 880 heavyweight champion, amateur wrestler, Reese Hayes.
And that
referee in charge, George Ross.
That W, he hopes to signify that as a victory. Main event of the evening. And once again, all eyes on the squared circle as we get this contest kicked off. Reese Hayes in the pastel singlet, Angelo Carter in the sparkly black shorts.
And what a Money Dragon would wear.
Right? Wrapping around the waist there, starting things off here. Little ground and pound. Got that arm around his back here. Listen to the crowd, Marcus. They're so quiet. They're so intent in listening.
Yeah, this is...
they know what this is about.
Yeah, and it's giving me, I'd say early 90s Japan vibes right now. They are really intent on figuring out, the story of this match. Who is it that we're going to get behind? Because both of these individuals people like.
Both of these born and bred in different T2T schools, T2T Brooklyn, T2T Pittsburgh, of course the OG Angelo Carter. And would that not be something if the Money Dragon holds the neon gold after tonight? Wrapping that wrist around his back.
This is why they call him the amateur wrestler. Reese Hayes trying to keep control.
Oh, schoolboy. Oh. Hey, you never know. You could catch him off your guard and be the champ. Backslide. He said, I can do something like that too. Oh, duck under there. Oh, small package. Oh, just a 1 count. Oh, here we go. All kinds of pinning combination, Marcus. They just want to make sure they get the 3 count.
Yeah, look, I love this strategy from the Money Dragon. When you are in a championship match, when you can win a title, every second of that match, you should be trying to go for as many pinfalls as possible.
Oh, I think Angelo was offering a handshake out of respect, but Reese Hayes says the bell is rung. We got to get this going.
We got to move.
Oh, arm drag takeover. Oh, duck under there. Oh, cartwheel. Oh, front drop kick down again. The Money Dragon on top. The moment is upon us.
Yeah, Angelo Carter with that cartwheel drop kick. Innovative offense, unorthodox offense. That's what you're going to see a lot out of Carter. That I don't want to call it like a Rob Van Dam style offense, but using athleticism and agility mixed with martial arts and big strikes.
RVD, but maybe much prettier.
Oh, way prettier.
Oh, moving out of the way. Saw one too many arm drags, picking him up by the singlet. Duck under like a double axe handle, almost in a drop kick down again. Firing through. Oh! Over the head suplex. Here's the cover. 2 and just a 2 count here.
So far, I got to say, Reese Hayes is kind of wrestling like a challenger, not a champion.
Yeah.
Trying to go for as many pinfalls, trying to win this match as quickly as possible. And I think maybe that's Reese's strength deep down.
Well, as I mentioned before, to Reese Hayes, Angelo Carter is a veteran. Duck under the clothesline there, up, wraps around here. Oh, big boot right to the face of Reese Hayes.
It's that flexibility mixed with that power that makes Carter so strong.
2, oh.
No, only 1. Reese Hayes getting out of there quickly.
Of course, Angelo Carter recently in the squared circle against Sonny Kiss in T2T Brooklyn. Now, what if he takes that title back to New York? What does that mean for us here at 880 Wrestling?
Well, oh! Getting closer and closer to being a fact with every pinfall.
2! And of all the competitors that Reese Hayes has already defended that championship belt against, I don't think he's been in there with such the likes of an Angelo Carter.
No, Angelo Carter, like I said, brings that athleticism and that speed mixed with the power on those strikes that I don't think there's... Look, Reese Hayes has been in there with some great competitors. There are a few competitors that bring that style that Angelo Carter brings. That's why the Money Dragon is one of one.
That's why he is the moment, choking Reese Hayes on the ropes. Now, usually these two are quite friendly, but Angelo Carter seems to...
There are no friends up top. This isn't a tag team match.
Not for a championship.
No, these are singles wrestlers.
Slap across the chest.
And when you want to win and you want to be on top, that is where you need to be and what you need to do. It's things like this. Take advantage. I don't care how much I like you.
This is the difference between the Reese Hayes of now and the Reese Hayes of before. Before, he wouldn't slap you. Now, he's got that grit to him.
And I'm looking at Angelo Carter, and I'm seeing the second gear. They were very, very nice, but now Angelo Carter is dug in.
Oh, big suplex. They're both off their feet, and here comes a cover.
Another cover.
2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Continuing to see multiple covers by Angelo Carter. And a strategy that I absolutely adore as a challenger.
Now, we haven't said it before, but you see the kinesio tape on the left shoulder of Angelo Carter. When I spoke with Angelo, he didn't give me a note on that, so I don't know, a little bit of suspect.
It could be an injury. It could be a trap. And honestly,
when you wear something like that, that's a target.
It's a target, but it could also be a trap.
Ooh.
So
good point. Oh, block there, front forearm. Forearm through again.
Reese Hayes fighting from the bottom. That's where Reese is best, but that big elbow strike from Carter just sent Reese Hayes back to contender and no longer champion, it feels like.
Oh, there you go. Dumping Angelo on their head. Duck under the clothesline. I don't think Angelo knows where he is. Oh, up front drop kick. You want to talk about that next gear? Reese Hayes is now entering it. Oh, diving back cross body. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Man, this is 880 Wrestling. If I've ever seen a representative, it is Reese Hayes defending that title tonight.
It is a lot about proving yourself, and Reese Hayes, even as champion, trying to prove something.
Oh, setting him up for the 4-1-2. Count it out. A signature of amateur wrestler, and he's up to the top rope. Oh, nothing in the pool, though. Oh, a big spear.
Another cover.
2 and no.
And another.
Angelo says, referee George Ross, are you sure? What do I have to do to this kid?
And Reese Hayes, this is where, again, he is kind of his strongest, which is on his back. Another cover. Roll through.
Oh, there we go. 2. Oh. Hey, we've seen some pretty crafty pins by Reese Hayes. Was that a calf crusher?
It's a version of a calf crusher. Reese Hayes just trying to pull Angelo Carter the center of that ring.
Oh,
could he tap out?
Could he finagle a win out of the moment, out of the money dragon? The tip. Oh, Angelo grabs onto that. And I'll tell you what, Marcus, I hate to be that guy, but you get disqualified when you release at 5. He released immediately.
Yeah, Reese Hayes isn't someone to keep a hold after someone gets to the ropes, for good or bad. And I think this is so much about, as we said with Reese Hayes, wrestling as a challenger. Reese Hayes is not going to change just because he's champion. He's going to wrestle the way Reese Hayes thinks that he needs to wrestle to be victorious.
Oh! Kick to the side of the head in a DDT. And he's holding on. He knows it's going to take an extra effort to put away Reese Hayes. Flipping around here. Oh, big forearm. Big front forearm. What a match on our hands. What a main event. Thank you, everybody, for watching and inviting us into your home. Spinning forearm. Oh, back around. Oh, German suplex of the release style. But Angelo lands on his feet. It's his moment.
Going for it again.
There we go. Are we about to see a brand new champion at the All-Star Weekend? I don't know.
Slingshot suplex, and both individuals are now down.
Head to head, banging the boards. They have to tend to get to their feet. Struggling. Every ounce of energy that they have left in themselves, they're going to have to put it on the table to be victorious.
And now it's gut check time.
And Angelo Carr says, I am T2T. I was T2T before you were.
And it's big shots from both.
Oh. Front forearm again.
Reese trying to build momentum.
Oh goodness.
George Ross just took an elbow to the skull.
I didn't see that coming. Oh, a low blow?
Low blow.
Oh no.
Gut wrench.
Oh, gut wrench powerbomb. Flipping him around. Oh, the season finale.
Why not? The referee wasn't looking. Hit it off.
This is going to be it.
New champ.
2 and 3. No! Angelo Carter's season finale usually ends it. What can Angelo Carter do to keep Reese Hayes' shoulders down for 3 seconds?
Can't get frustrated here. Got to get back on Reese Hayes. Got to put another combo on Reese right now.
And Marcus, you've caught a lot of wrestling matches, and you are correct. You've seen things happen like this before. You can't let that shake your confidence. Keep trying it out.
Here you go. Finish this off. Transition, no!
Schoolboy, 2, 3! Reese wins again!
Your winner and still 880 heavyweight champion, amateur wrestler, Reese Hayes.
Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes will once again come home with the 880 neon gold. And look, I'll tell you what, it is still early in 2024, but that's got to be an early match of the year in 880 wrestling in 2024.
Reese Hayes has been able to dig into something as champion that is making him unbeatable, in my opinion. He has shifted what it means to be a champion here at 880 Wrestling, and I think Angelo Carter is just starting to realize it right now.
And what is next for either of these competitors? I love these two, Marcus. 2 good friends of mine. And boy, it was an honor to call it with you, buddy.
Hey, look, that's what the All-Star Weekend was all about. It's all about all of the big stars shining out. And look, every single match lived up to the hype.
1/3 of the Wildflowers amateur wrestler Reese Hayes will bring that championship title home again. Oh, what's that? Who is that? It's Juny Underwood. I didn't expect this at all. Powerbomb. What in the devil? Can somebody get Juny out of there? We were having a good time. Oh! This isn't very all-star.
Well, Juny Underwood.
Well, I was about to ask, what is next for Reese Hayes? And God damn it, is this what's next?
Well, Juny Underwood is making a note. Reese Hayes has been picking out challengers, but Juny Underwood said,
thankfully, the Wildflowers are here, chasing Juny Underwood off. Tatiana checking on Reese Hayes.
Has been beat up. I was just saying, Reese Hayes has been able to pick his challengers. Juny Underwood said, I'll pick you. Welcome to being a champion.
Ganon Jones Jr. All-Star Weekend. I've been Toddy Tondera. This is Marcus Mann. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, get roached.